Can't hear you. Oh, let me see. I heard earlier on
I thought that was
introduction.
quite a smooth intro. Everyone here thought it was a smooth intro. Can you not hear me at all?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Fuck.
I hear
Sorry
you
for
now.
swearing. All right, I'm just going to do that again. I'll just do the intro again. We'll just pretend that never happened. All right, okay.
You call that Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. They talk that Spanish flow, Spanish flow, Spanish flow. Tequila every night, every night, every night. You're just a 10 a flight, 10 a flight, 10 a flight.
Buenos dias and welcome to the 14th annual Friction Burn Supper. We normally do an alternative burn supper in the heart of Glasgow city centre. We normally charge a fiver. Everyone gets free haggis, neeps and tatties, and a wee dram. This year it's a bit different because I'm in the opposite end of the planet. I am in Mexico City, which you probably don't believe me, but we actually are. We have a roving reporter who will show you the view from the balcony in a little minute. We have a room filled with Mexican friends, English friends, and someone from the Kingdom of Fife. Now, as well as what we do here, we're going to be trying to make a haggis from scratch. They don't have haggis here, so we're going to try and create a haggis from scratch. And if we can't do haggis, we're going to try and do something else that's Scottish. So please leave a comment. What is Scottish? What should I be? What kind of Scottish traditions or food or drink should I be introducing to our Mexican friends? Please let us know in the comments. Now, as well as me talking shite, we've got a whole bunch of special guests tonight. Just look at that lineup here. You know, look at this. I'm not even going to go through all the names. That's just some of the special guests that are going to be on tonight. We also have Shabby Road Studios. From rocking the nation from a secret location in the East End of Glasgow. So about half of our performers will be performing live from there. And they're just getting everything sounding good and looking pretty. So we'll be going to Shabby Road Studios throughout the night as the night progresses. Let's just have a quick look at the comments. We've got Kelly's in the house. Hello, Kelly. It's a good lineup, says Stuart. It is indeed. It's a phenomenal lineup. Good evening to Jigsaw Tiger. CJ is in the house. Loud and clear, broski. CJ, some of you might remember from the last Friction Burn Supper, is the guy who just shouted Rabbi Burns all night long at the end of every song. Patrick Doherty's in the house. Hello, Patrick. And Hugh Reed is here as well. Hopefully Hugh's going to join us for a wee chat later on as well. He's got a new single out. And sorry about the no sound at the start. We've got Chemical Callum as well. Legend, absolute legend. What a great audience we've got already. This is the Friction Burn Supper. I'm going to go to my first guest, who is one of my favourite poets on the planet, and she's actually proven it because she's just won Scottish Poetry Slam Championship, and then she went to compete in the World Championship. In fact, let's just bring Angie Strachan on, and she can explain what all her international jet setting has taken her to. Angie, thank you so much for joining us. You can hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Angie, I was just starting to give you an introduction, but you're doing so much now that I'm actually losing track of what you're doing, what country you're in, what championships you're winning. So you are the Scottish Poetry Slam Championship.
That's
it
right.
Is Burns Night, so it feels like a good way to start the show. But where has your poetry been taking you recently?
Right, well, since I won the Scottish Poetry Slam Championships, I've been to Paris. I went there last May, and that was for the Coupe du Monde de Poésie, which is known as the World Cup of Poetry, which is basically countries from around the world who their slam champion will apply to there, and we'll all compete against each other. And that went really well. I came third, which I was surprised with, but we're delighted with. And I'm just back from the weekend there from Belgium, and I was in the European Poetry Slam Championships, and that's where you compete to be on the European team for the continents, in terms of like the continents compete against each other. And out of 31 poets, they picked 10 poets to be in the team, and I managed to get a place. So I'm now on Team Europe, and I'm going to Togo in Africa in November, which is so exciting. So it's been
Outstanding.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm now an international poetry slammer. See, the fact that I can say that makes me feel 10 feet tall.
Oh, it's amazing, Angie,
Yeah.
and it's well deserved. Definitely one of
Mm-hmm.
my favourite poets, and also
Oh,
An Ayrshire poet as well,
yes.
representing Troon.
Well, Irvine, actually, I was born
Irvine.
and raised in Irvine. I lived in there for a wee while, but I'm born and raised in Irvine. Yeah, but I
But,
don't live there now.
but you're keeping it. But
Yeah.
you're keeping it Ayrshire. That's the main point.
Yes,
We're keeping it
yes.
Ayrshire. I'm representing
Uh-huh.
Ayrshire. Angie's
Yeah,
representing Ayrshire. From the heart of Burns country. Angie, I think
yes.
you're going to actually start us off with a wee Burns poem and then do some of your own stuff. Now,
Yeah, uh-huh.
what we've got set up here for our Mexican and English friends and our friend from the Kingdom of Fife is we've got a projector screen up here so we can enjoy the show. So just
Yeah.
do your whole set so that we can watch it
Okay.
on the big screen and we can enjoy it all
Okay.
as well. But please, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Angie Strachan, the Scottish Slam Poetry Champion and a European champion, and now going to the World Cup in Togo.
Hiya. I'm going to start with a Burns poem, and I'm going to address the haggis. Yeah, I'm going to do it my own way. I've got some props. Fair fa your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race, a bin them all ye tak your place, pange, tripe or therm. Weel ye worthy o' a grace as lang's my arm. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdy's like a distant hill, your peen would help to mend a mill in time of need, yet through your pores the juice distill like amber bead. His knife, say rustic labour dicht, and cut you up wi' ready slift, gushing your trenching entrails brick like ony ditch. And then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich. Is there that o'er his French ragout, or olio would staw a sour, fricassee would mak her spew wi' perfect skinner, looks doon wi' sneer and scorn for view and sick a dinner. But mark, the rustic haggis fest, the trembling earth resounds its tread, clap in his wally leave a blade, he'll mak it whistle, and legs and arms and heaths will sned, like taps of bristle. You poors were mak mankind your care, and dish them out their billow fare. All Scotland wants nae skink and wear that jops and luggies. If you wish a great foo prayer, gie her a haggis. Nobody was harmed in the making of this poem. This is actually my haggis knife. Yeah, I've got a couple of new poems. They're just kind of wee daft ones that are Scottish based. I'm going to start off with a take on Tam O'Shanter, and this is called Rab B. Burns and O'Shanter the Ranter. When wee birds fly from all Kirkall away, and the solemn tree dulls its bark to grey, as the sexton arrives to lock the gate, the nights fair draw in, and it's getting late. Behind a grim grave, getting happy, twa daft boys share a bottle of bucky. They think nane of the respect for the deed, they just want to bust some rhymes, catch a beat. This tale is one or two wannabe rappers, Rab B. Burns and O'Shanter the Ranter. Rab belts some beats with twa sticks in a tomb. O'Shanter turns his banter into tunes. While they were flossing, stunting and clowning, deep under the ground, the deed were stirring. Oh boys, your ma will be beeling if she finds out what mischief you've been doing. Out frae nowhere they heard some ghostly words. Out frae the shadows they saw a spooky bird. A dead gid rapper with all the best rhymes. She put on some hip-hop and they had a good time. Then she disappeared in a puff of smoke, and O'Shanter shouted out, "Man, that was dope!" And this one is called Brune Breed, and it's a very philosophical poem. ken what annoys me? When I go to make toast and I noticed that the wee sticky ribbon that holds the pot together is fall off and get lost. And the first big philosophical question of the morning is, when does this breed go to date? So I contemplate racking my brain to figure out when I bought it. It's a guessing game to understand it. It's a matter of life or death, you know, if this breed is out of date or no, because I'm starving. So I go through the usual detective motions, just in case I have a daft notion to risk eating mouldy old breed and it makes me boke. So I stick my head in the poke, eat a good to see if it has a whiff of beer, try to identify its vintage year, because the bloody wee date of expiry label isn't there. I take a look, howk a couple of slices out, run my eye over the crusts, try to identify any wee blue dots. If I find a couple of mouldy spots, I consider my chances. If I pinch them out with my fingernails and take my chances. After all, there has been many a time when I've wrapped my toast in the flare and I've just blew off the duck's dust and dark hair, rolled my eyes to the sky in prayer and thank God for my daily breed. God, please kiss it afore the devil licks it. And I've no drap down deed yet. I think one of my most popular poems is my Seagull poem. So I was going to do that. But I've got a poem about my ancestors, first of all. So this is about stories that we lose over the years. And this is for my great grannies, Catherine Margaret Duncan McGinley and her mum Margaret Sampson Wright. And this is for their lost stories that I can only imagine. And I've imagined this at Irvine Beach, and this is my great gran Cathy telling this story. Cathy, Irvine Beach, 1892. I passed the stain frae horn to horn, my fingers numb thrawn, I ache to know the sea that shaped it. Where my een it's cloudy blue grey, my body is hardy, my curves is rune. I put it to my lug as if it was a shell, to hear a sea story, had nothing to tell. And o'er the waves and wind, Paddy's mild-staying grinned as if he knew 100 tales frae here to wherever. I asked my mother, do you think this year'd make a good chucky stain? Do you think I could throw it for here to Ailsa Craig? Do you think if the waves would break, they'd bring it back home? Do you think Paddy would keep it as young as ain? My mother had a tongue that would sour the milk, but the salt sea air softened her words' sharp edges. She said, my dear Irene, yon island is made of the stain that drap for the Caelius giant horns. It glistens like frost and grains of sun, glimmers like moonbeams in the ocean. And we're into rising. She tell't me tales of witches, selkies, and wandering whales, how fairies broke lost deeds, Scottish sills, back to the shores they were born in. I turned my taste for the water, passed the stain to my mother, and winched at my feet and nipped to my tick shin. She says, lift your drucket skirt so the water doesn't get in. Then she tied my skirt and nipped it about my chin and said, you cannae write wi' a stain that remembers all the stories it's telled. And she clasped the stained pearl into my clam-shaped horns and said, you keep it, Cathy, you can pass it on. And my last poem's my most popular one, and that's called the Ayrshire Seagull Massacre. Remember that day when we went on our first date to the beach, romantic walk, holding hands, drawing love hearts in the sand. I knew you would get an erection because I wore my posh Wellingtons for this special occasion. And as the moon controls the tide, I felt your heart pull to my side with a snuggle, shared a flask of Bovril, the waves washed up a driftwood of used condoms, sand tiles, and human shite as we cuddled next to the sewerage pipe. And floating in the wind through the crocodiles was a discarded crisp bag. Ducking and diving in a bird-like grace, it hit my face. I released my hat and shook my hair in slow motion like that woman from the shampoo advert, because you're worth it. You wrapped your arms tightly round my back. I'm so cold it made my nipples stick out through a padded bra, an knit jumper, and an anorak. You looked at me through your soggy eyebrows, wiped a rogue snotter from my nose, and said, Angie, Do you fancy a fish supper? I winced because my mascara had run and I looked like Alice Cooper. I said, I'm on a diet, so can we share it? There was something lovely about that cold, wet Ayrshire day, salt air chat, lips feeding each other, chips, wind-knit cheeks, a rosy glow, the heat from a fish supper, steaming up the windows, licking the vinegar off of each other's fingers, listening to the radio as the rain pelted off the roof of your Volvo. I looked at you. You looked at me. We looked out to the sea, and that's when we realised that seagulls are BAMs. Big, flat feet like paddles in the bonnet of the car, big yellow eyes and a satanic stare was a seagull the size of a pterodactyl, squawking to all his seagull pals, chaps, 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 chaps. And from coast to coast a swarm of rats with wings come spitfiring in, circle in the car in a gallows gull strut, bamming us up. And you shouted with passion in a masculine fashion, beat it, you big stoter, don't you dare shout in my brand new motor. I saw red. Kill the beaky birdie, kill him dead. You put the car into reverse, there was a dunt, fists full of feathers, guts stuck to the tyres. You killed the seagull and all his pals, his mother, his liver, great big seagulls lying flat. I often regret telling you to do that. The car park plastered with the Ayrshire Seagull massacre. I often think about that day, and I think about love and chips and seagulls and how they deserve to live on this earth as much as us. For they bring the seaside a certain charm, even though seagulls are BAMs. Thank you.
Amazing, Angie Strachan.
Thank you.
How did you enjoy?
Oh, thanks.
We've got a round of applause here. I don't know if you can hear it all, but we've got a room full of Mexicans, Englishmen, and a fifer. How did you, I just want to ask Mexico. Is that your first experience of Scottish poetry? See. Did you enjoy it? Beautiful. It was beautiful. So,
thank you.
So you're still international poet trotting or whatever it's called. And we've got some lovely comments coming in as well. So before you go, I'll just read some of them out. Lindsay Stewart says that was brilliant. Stuart James says, "Whoa, that was good." We've got a round of applause from Xavier. Posh Wellingtons, I've got a pair of them, says Stuart. Chemical Callum, the very talented Chemical Callum, is suggesting that we make a fine haddock and neeps. So we might do that. We are going to have a roving reporter showing you what's for dinner over here in a minute. Hugh Reed says, very authentic in the spirit of Burns. And Hugh Reed is here. I can see him in the green room. Hugh, if you want to turn on your camera and your microphone, then maybe you could come on and explain what Burns is all about. And we got those were dope as fuck, says Epi, and he likes seagulls. Sorry, Epi. Sorry, I've been saying this wrong.
Super.
Epi. Sorry, can you correct me in the spelling? Because Epi Mu, no, it's Epi Mu. So I've been calling him Epi Mu. I've been calling him Epi Mu. It doesn't matter. Epi Mu, I think. Jigsaw Tiger says, yes, Angie, loving the poems.
Oh.
Big up the Shire, says CJ, representing the Shire as well. Happy new Burns night, mother and father funkers, says Shelto Mel. Shelto Mel will be joining us later on. We will have Shelto Mel, I believe it's official. And Angela Doherty saying, brilliant recital, Angie. Kelly saying, amazing, Angie.
Thank you.
Can I hear you, Mark? All right, can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, okay. I think maybe Lou Rogerson's went at the start. Lou, we've fixed that. That was we had a bad start to the show, but it's all under control. I think we can also go to Shabby Road Studios just now, where they're setting up. Rory O'B is going to be our first live performer from the studios. Angie, is there anything you would like to plug, or how can people see or hear more of your poetry?
Well, I'm on Facebook, Angie Strachan Poetry. I'm on Instagram, but I tend to be more of a Facebook type buddy. And yeah, I've got some things happening in the near future, that I don't want to say too much about because I'm too feared in case I jinx them. So yeah. All good.
Angie Strachan Poetry on Facebook. Check it out. And thank you so much, Angie. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks for
Good
having
luck.
me.
Thank you, Angie. And we're live at Shabby Road now. I don't know if Shabby Road's ready for our first live performer.
We're not quite ready. Rory's just in the toilet.
Rory is having a toilet break. That's absolutely fine. Hugh Reed's having problems with his camera. That's okay, because what we can actually do is we'll have a travel vlogger, because a lot of people are saying there is no link between Robbie Burns and Mexico City. We found different. We found that Robbie Burns actually, he sailed to Mexico in a rowing boat because he tried a bottle of mezcal and he enjoyed it so much that he wanted to investigate further. But what we'll do is we'll just go, I think we can go live on the streets to our travel vlogger, who is Bothy Hogger, the Scottish travel vlogger. So let's just go to him just now.
Strange mood of our time.
You call that radio?
Makes coherent sense.
I'm a Scottish travel vlogger, and I'm trying to find the link between Robbie Burns and Mexico City. Now, when you Google what they had in common or what their history was together, you won't find much. But we don't Google, we look with our own eyes. And when you go off the beaten track, Google doesn't even scratch the surface. Robbie Burns spectacles, Robbie Burns traffic lights, Robbie Burns plants. They even name their Big Mac after a Robbie Burns poem, the McTamo Shanter. Robbie Burns tree. Even Robbie Burns iced coffees. Cheers.
Your call is very important.
It's the Bun Supper, Mexican Bun Supper live from Mexico. Yeah, you'll need to mute that. There'll be 2 marks in the room, and I don't think we need. Nobody needs that. We've got comments. We've got Stuart Graham thought it was funny. Thanks, Stuart. I'll thank Bothy Hogger for you. Look out for more of his stuff. Also, there is a rumour that Frank Foodie is on the hunt for haggis. We told our friends here who were staying with us, they told us there is no haggis. But Frank Foodie said he knows a guy. So we may or may not get a haggis from Frank Foodie later on. Hola to the Mexican crew, says Jess. Hola, Jess. Dr. Jazzlan in the house. Woo. And Robbie Burns. Brilliant, Angie, says CJ. Thank you everyone for joining us today. If you've not liked or hit the subscribe button yet, then please do that. And if you're enjoying the show, you can either show your support by becoming a Patreon for only £3 per month at patreon.com/you call that radio. And you can also make a one-off donation at PayPal or coffee if you just want to buy us a coffee. That would be very appreciated. I'll put the links in the comments. In the meantime, I think we're ready for our next act. And let's see, I think it's Shabby Road was good here. All right, we're good. We're good to go live. This is exciting. We're going live to this secret location in Glasgow to hear a live performance from one of my favourite folk artists. Although I don't know what he's going to do. Sometimes it can be hip-hop. But it looks very Burnsy tonight. So I think it might be a folk set you're getting tonight from the brilliant Rory O'B. Take it away, Rory.
Cheers. This song is called... This is actually an old folks called Person, and I thought I'd do it since it's Burns night. I know that he wrote a version of this, but I don't know if it's this version. Oh, okay. That's all right.
Farewell, ye
dark and lonely hills, far away beneath the sky. Macpherson's time will not be lying on yonder gallows tree. Say rantonly, say wantonly, say dantonly, Gary. He's played a tune and he's danced therein in a blood the gall.
Can't hear anything, so it's a bit quiet in Shabby Road. What we'll maybe do is we're just going to go away from Shabby Road because we're having some volume sounds. Because let us know in the comments how you are hearing Shabby Road. I'm having volume issues there. Audios, yeah. We're going to work on it. We'll fix it. Fear not, people. Fear not. It's time. As they're fixing that, Rory was sounding fantastic, but just a bit too quiet. So hopefully we can just resolve that volume issues back at Shabby Road Studios. But in the meantime, let's continue with the show. We've got lots of guests on tonight, so let's get through everybody. Don't have time. I think we could go live to Motopia for some music. Motopia, take it away. Yes, sounding good.
Called My Silver Lining. I don't wanna wait anymore, I'm tired of looking for answers. Take me someplace where there's music and there's laughter. I don't know if I'm scared of dying, I'm scared of living too fast, too slow. Regret, remorse, I don't know, I've gotta go. There's no starting over, no new beginnings, time race is on. Just gotta keep on, keep it on. Gotta keep on going, looking straight out on the road. Can't worry about what's behind you, is coming for you further up the road. Try not to hold on to what is gone, try to do right what is wrong. Yeah, I just keep on keeping on.
Mexico City, and we are broadcasting to commemorate the 14th annual Alternative Burn Supper. So we like a wee bit of Rabbie Burns, but sometimes we bring on people who hate Rabbie Burns as well. That's fine. We just wanted to do an alternative to those posh dinners where you have to spend £100 for a dram of whiskey and some haggis. So if you enjoy the show, just sign up to the Patreon. This show is brought to you by nae cunt. No sponsors, no funding, just the generosity of the Patreon. So sign up if you're enjoying it. Great tune, says is Jess, and Super Troopers, always a pleasure. That was Motopia, who you heard there. Let us know how you found the sound out there. It sounded good to me. If you enjoyed Motopia, then we can go back to them for another tune. So let us know. But I think right now we've got a fifer in Mexico who wants to say something. It's Joe D'Arc of the Twistettes, the Gyro Babies, Minerva Wakes, Joe Jive, and all the other things. How you doing, Joe?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I was worried I didn't have anything Scottish, and then I realised, I don't know if you can see it, but this little kind of thing, whatever it is, like trousers, yes, thing's got thistles on it, so...
It's a thistle?
I feel like I turned up for Scotland.
And you want to give us a poem?
Yeah, I can do it, yeah.
Okay, well that'd be good. On you go, take it away.
Okay, so yeah, this poem it's not Rabbie Burns because I can't remember Rabbie Burns stuff. I don't hate Rabbie Burns though, just to get that clear. I feel like Mark kind of introduced that, like we get people on that hate Rabbie Burns as well. They brought me on, so I don't hate Rabbie. I think he might have been a bit of a dick, but also very good. Anyway, this is a poem about one time I was trying to kind of do some quite important work. I had a deadline, and being me, I wasn't able to kind of keep my focus on that. So I was doing some heavy procrastination, and I started to think about in Fife, where I'm from, as he mentioned, that how the word for do and don't are kind of almost the same in the Fife dialect. So instead of doing my really important work, I wrote this poem about procrastination and the Fife dialect. So this is called Adi Ken. Adi Ken if I day ken, or Adi Ken. Do I wait till I day ken, or do I go forth though I just day ken? I day ken that procrastination breeds rumination, and I day ruminate a lot. I just day ken how I day manage to do a little more with my thoughts. And normally a boring day, a smile facing the wrong way. I day ken, but I have a hunch that I actually day ken. Yet doubt and fear they hang about tens. I know I do need anything, though I feel like I really do need something. But do I really, really need that something? That's an absolute tune, by the way, and I do ken how Harrison wasn't afforded more kudos. Something in the way she moves. I do know distraction, and I do ken how to stop this reaction to these floating thoughts that are never meant to be caught. How do I stop? Circle back, loop the clock, lose the plot, muse is dropped. And that spells to feel that I do ken if I do ken, or do ken what I do. Ken what I'm saying, like, say? Well, maybe that needs to be okay for this day. Pulsing thoughts sent to bed might surrender to a more peaceful way. And though I do ken how, or what, or when, I do ken one day I'll lift this damn pen. Thank you.
Joe D'Arc.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
This is a democracy. When you call that radio, 3, 2, 1.
YCD Bastard!
And we're going to go back to Shabby Road. In fact, it's Hugh Reed there. If Hugh Reed's there. No, he's not. Hugh Reed was there, but he's no longer there. So go back to Hugh Reed. But I think we can take it away. It's the amazing Rory O'B. It's live from Shabby Road Studios, take 2. There seems to be a sound issue. I'm afraid Sorry, I think we need to cut that. There is no sound coming up. Can any, let us know in the comments, guys. How's Shabby Road sounding? Lindsay McGee saying that she's loving it. I do ken that Joe is dope, says Shelto M. Yes, Joe says, Jez, that was amazing, loved that. I enjoyed that, Ken, says Lou. And Stuart Graham saying he was a dick. Talking about Robbie Burns. I wish Hugh Reed could join us here right now to confirm or not whether Hugh Reed was a dick or not. It's silent. Okay, it's silent. So there's no sound at Shabby. Okay, so that's not going to be an option just now. Mike, I'm going to give you a phone, Mike. I'm going to give Shabby Road Studios a phone right now, and hopefully we can get Rory O'B back on, but there's absolutely no sound, so there's no point. We'll just need to pause that there and go to Hugh Reed. Hugh Reed. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me either? No one can hear me. Okay. Okay, right, okay. Now, can you just let me know that you can hear me, guys? Can you? Because I want to make sure that... I think you can hear me. I'm not sure. Let's try something else. Alan Bissett.
My name's Alan Bissett.
Alan Bissett.
And I thought I would read an extract from my novel Death of a Ladies' Man. Figured it was quite appropriate for Burns Night. What is the trick to teaching a class? Tell us, Maestro. Well, now that you ask, you've just made your first mistake. You don't teach, my young apprentice. You simply tune them up, conduct, and let the hymnal music cometh forth. Tap your baton, take the register. Daniel McIntosh, here, sir. Tory Walsh, sir. Now, today, class, we're going to think about voices. Voices, sir. Yes, Daniel, suppressed voices of the working class as expressed through our nation's literature. Like funny voices, sir. Daniel does funny voices off the telly, comedians, sketch shows, catchphrases. The class laugh now. They have opened. The tenor of the wee thoughts is buzzing in the air. You must bring them under control and quickly. You must also do a funny voice off the telly to prove that you understand their youth culture frame of reference. And if you succeed, they will laugh. And you can grasp the threads of their attention from the air, fine like spider silk, draw them away from Daniel McIntosh and towards you. Maestro, you have your orchestra, you have them in. Now you should hear the lovely sound of their listening, and you sharpen those notes further, so that by the end of the lesson they are in harmony with each other, like so. You have 5 minutes, always 5 minutes. A lesson is 5 minutes, even when it is 45 minutes, because 5 minutes is the length of their attention span. After 5 minutes, they begin to lose interest, so you move on. Control your orchestra. You're the conductor. Hit them. Tame that tempest. Hit their childish souls with your passion for literature. Make them laugh. Make them question. Make them think. Think about the structures that surround you every day. Class, sex, race, religion. Screw religion, my young apprentices. You have open brains, not closed brains. What are your brains, class? Open, sir. Indeed, you are individuals. What are you, class? Individuals, sir. Good. Now, bring them up. Up, lower, toccata and fugue. Some kid will fart a bassoon. Wagner, neutralise it. Cover it with a joke of your own and move on. Don't give them an opening. This ain't freeform jazz. You're the conductor. Keep it going. Ti-tum, ti-tum, ti-tum. Fuck yeah. Now they know what a simile is. When Charlie had been a trainee teacher, he had heard this talk from the headmaster of a Catholic school. A Catholic school. Those Catholics with their wee guilt, then sin, then guilt for desert-based ethics. What could Charlie, an atheist, learn from them? But he was given practical advice, this guy, which the trainees wanted to hear. Tell us what to do when the kids set fire to the desks. Everyone laughed. The headmaster smiled and leaned into the lectern. Listen, guys, you learn how to come and go with the kids. It's not a war. You need to get them under control, yes, order has to be maintained. But teaching is about love. You can't expect to be a good teacher if you care more about discipline than love. And Charlie had thought, Yeah. Yeah. Now, what day is it on January the 25th, class? Burns Day, sir. Good. And what does Burns Day celebrate? Robert Burns' birthday, sir. And who was Robert Burns? The greatest Scottish poet who ever lived. Correct. Poet, songwriter, genius, ladies' man. No Burns, no Leonard Cohen. Leonard who, sir? Ask a geek. Now, you should all have memorised by now the song we're going to sing for the school Burns supper. So, I want you all up off your feet. In fact, you know what? Stand on your seats. He tapped an imaginary baton and held his hands in the air. So, when you're ready, class. 'Twas on a Monday morning, right early in the year, that Charlie came to our town, the young Chevalier. And Charlie is my darling, my darling, my darling. Charlie, he's my darling, the young Chevalier. Sunlight rang through the window, and he looked at them all standing there in their seats, their faces quick and thrilled. Poetry, he announced, like a rallying cry to war. Scottish poetry, people. The class grinned. With this, boys and girls, we shall overcome. We shall overthrow the tyranny of the British state and capitalism itself. He stared at them. He raised an imaginary sword. Soon, my friends, soon, my brave young soldiers, we shall crush the aristocracy and establish the great Scottish Socialist Republic on this very spot. The door opened. There was Baldy Paulson, eyes hawkish, talons clinging to a folder as though fresh from a swoop. Everything all right in here, Mr. Bain? Oh, absolutely, Mr. Paulson, Charlie smiled. Just practising our song for the Burns supper. Ah, that'll be what the noise was. And why it's gone a bit Dead Poets Society in here. Indeed, said Charlie. Projection, all to do with the diaphragm. You want them good and vocal for the Burns supper, don't you? Of course, said Paulson, and lingered a bit before he retreated. Well, first year, I look forward to hearing you. Good and vocal. Then he retreated with one last pointed look at Charlie, turning for his eyrie to feed on raw meat somewhere else. The door closed. Charlie tutted. Stephen, wee Stephen, who hardly ever says anything, smirked. That was you, Tel, sir. Thank you.
Alan Bissett, and that was brilliant stuff, and that was also a pre-record, because Alan Bissett, if you're confused why Alan Bissett is actually playing a gig right now and also here, it's because that was a pre-record. And thank you to Alan Bissett. He's doing a tour of Falkirk called What the Falkirk, and it's a comedy about what it means to be a bairn. And yeah, he's playing all over Falkirk. Check it out, Alan Bissett. And then I believe the Moira Monologues is coming to Glasgow and Edinburgh as well. And yeah, an amazing author and live performer. Go and check out all the Alan Bissett things. He is touring about a lot just now. And that was a lovely story, says Stuart. Leonard Cohen, Ask a Geek Lols, pros indeed. Cheers for that. That was great. I enjoyed that. Yeah, round of applause for Alan Bissett. And go and check him out on tour. We're going to go back to Shabby Road. Let's go back to Shabby Road. Is there any sound in Shabby Road? Is there not? So what I think... I'm not hearing anything from Shabby Road. Shabby Road, can you hear me? Shabby Road, can you hear me? I can't hear you. It's just, no, not hearing anything at the moment. Let's see. Okay, Hugh Reed, I think she's okay now. So let's just get Hugh Reed on. Hugh Reed, are you all right?
Hi, Mark. Some problems here, even from the Isle of Bute. You know, it's been so stormy recently. Your internet's been going on and off. I think they're still working on Morse code here. You know what I mean? I think
Morse. So we were just talking about there, because obviously we do an alternative burn supper, and there's no denying that, how influential Robbie Burns is. There is an actual Robbie Burns night in Mexico City somewhere. It's obviously too expensive for the likes of us. But what do you say to the people, the naysayers, who say he was a bit of a dick? What do you say?
Well, okay, I just think, Burns was a man of his time. One of the things I feel is we don't know how people behave. We've got this idea that everyone just had like one partner and all that stuff. But the thing is, because Burns was so well known, he was one of the few people whose lives was examined. So how do we know how ordinary people lived? There's this sort of myth, that they just, as I say, had one lover and stuff like that. But I actually think probably
what you're actually
different, and we can see that, in Burns' life.
It's a very interesting argument, Hugh, because what you're saying is, it's not that Robbie Burns was a shagger, it's that everyone back then was all shaggers. And it's a good way of looking at it. Shabby Road is in the house. 1-2, can we get 1-2 from Shabby Road? Hugh's all. Can you hear me, Hugh? This is turning a bit confusing. Shabby Road, can you try and play something? Nope. That is nothing happening there. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a separate StreamYard link for Shabby Road and me to do a sound check while our next guest, Shelto M. Oh no, it's not Shelto. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, Mel. Sorry, I know, I hung up on you there. Shelto Mel. Shelto Mel and Hugh Reed, can you just stay here? Can you just stay here just for a wee bit? Just stay there, guys, because I need you as backup. Not as backup. I need you because your internet works, sort of. We're going to try go to Fionn the Arrow right now. Fionn the Arrow.
Hello, how you doing, sir?
I see you. You're a man with a guitar. A man who follows in the proud tradition of Scottish folk music. And how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, no bad, man, no bad. Keeping cosy in these stormy nights, but glad to be playing some tunes here. Thanks for having me along.
Oh, it's great to have you here, man. And we're also, as you can see, we're having some problems with the Shabby Road stream. So you were actually supposed to be in Shabby Road Studios just now, but you couldn't make it. So it's worked out quite good because you're sounding okay to me. Can you give us a wee strum of the guitar? I think we should just get into music, man. I think we should just take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, an honour to welcome on to the show on Burns Night, live from Mexico City via Glasgow. It's Fionn the Arrow.
Thanks very much, folks. Cheers. I hope you can hear me all right out there. Just let me know as I go. I thought I'd open up this Burns Night with a good old classic, a Burns poem itself, and interpreted into song by your man Dick Gaughan. The old classic, Now Whistling Winds. I thought I'd give it a whirl and hopefully don't slaughter it. So, hope you can hear the guitar all right. Now whistling winds and slaughtering guns bring autumn's pleasant weather. Woodcock springs on whirring winds among the blooming heather. Now even green, wilder the plain, delights a weary farmer. The moon shines bright when I rove at night to muse upon my charmer. Partridge loves the fruitful fells, the plover loves the mountain, the woodcock horns the lonely dells, the soaring hen the fountain. Through lofty groves, the cushed groves, the path o' man to shun. The hazel bush o'erhangs the thrush, the spreading thorn, the lind. Thus every kind their pleasure find, the savage and the tender. Some social join and leagues combine, some solitary wander. Band away the cruel sway, tyrannic man's dominion. Sportsman's joy, the mothering cry, the fluttering gory pinion. But Peggy dear, the evening's clear, thick flies a skimming swallow. The sky is blue, the fields in view, all fading green and yellow. Come let us stray our gladsome way, and view the charms of nature. Rustling corn, fruited thorn, and every happy creature. We'll gently walk and we'll sweetly talk till the silent moon shines clearly. I'll clasp my waist and fondly press, swear I love thee dearly. Not veil nor showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer. Sweet as can be, oh, is thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer. Okay, a wee bit of your man Dick Gawkin there and no whistling ones. He's a wee sec there. There we go. I hope that was sounding right. And wasn't sure how much time I got here. I can go ahead and just go do another wee one. One I just learnt recently. I was kind of on a Dick Gawkin roll.
Yes, man. Man, give us another song, mate. It's sounding lovely, perfect.
No bother. Well, I've got another couple lined up if you need me, but I thought I'd continue a wee bit of Dick Gawkin and the Workers song. Workers, toil night and day, by hand and by brain, earning your pay for centuries long past. More than you in bread have bled for your countries and counted your dead in the factories and mills, in shipyards and mines. We've often been told, keep up away the things for us skills are not needed. Same land, the job and the slate, rolling stopwatch or play. They have robbed eye for when the sky darkens. The prospect is a war, is given the gun and then pushed to the fore and expected to die. The land of our birth when we've never owned one handful of air. we're the first ones to start. First ones to die, we're the first ones in line. For that pie in the sky, we're always the last. Cream is shaved out, and the worker is working when the fat cat's above. And all of these things the worker has done, for telling the guns, they're carrying the gun, we've been yoked to the plough. Since time first began, and they're always expected to carry the can. Alright, I might have slaughtered that one there, but I thought I'd given it a bit of...
You didn't, no, not at all. You didn't.
In the learning process here, but I thought it'd be nice to share some relevant songs whilst I'm here.
Okay, well, it's Illicus greatly, and now what we've got is I'm acting a bit confused just now, slightly more than normal, is because I've got Shabby Road on the other studio. We're just going to quickly see if this might work. So Shabby Road is hopefully going to join us on this stream. But sounded fab, says Jigsaw Tiger, talking about you, Lee, smashing. Love Heart, that was lovely, says Kirsty, and sounds lovely, says Epi Mew. Tune, Xavier. Happy Robot Burns. Remember Robot Burns? We did that a couple of years ago when AI actually produced and booked all the acts. That was mad, wasn't it, when all the robots took over the show? Yes. Flew the Arrow, absolutely stunning. Big up the workers. Haggis supper ordered. Well, we might have a haggis. We'll be going live to the kitchen in a minute to see if we can get a haggis. Love that, says Stuart Graham. That was really great, says BC. Gorgeous, says Jess. And we're going to just check Shabby Road. Can we hear you?
Hello.
We can hear Shabby Road is here. Okay, Shabby Road, I'm just going to remove you for a second because I just want Lee, have you got anything that you'd like to promote before we go live to Shabby Road?
I guess just a song that I released recently, just last Monday there, Follow Your Bliss. Please go check it out, give it a whirl. Check it out on Bandcamp as well, flewthearrow.bandcamp.com, and you can even get some lyrics there as well in a version with just the backing vocals on it, so you can sing the song yourself with your own voice. But please just go give the song a whirl and check it out. It'd be much appreciated.
I've got that on the screen just now for people in the comments. It's flewthearrow.bandcamp.com. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. It's been perfect Burns night. How does Mexico feel about that? Yeah. Mexico, England and Fife are loving that. Thank you very much, Flew the Arrow. We think we can now go live finally to Shabby Road. Woo! We can hear you, Rory. We can hear you. Can you hear him? What? Take it away, Rory. Okay. Take 4.
This is where we're off to. We're going nowhere fast on this rocky road that leads us out of town. Oh, our eyes they glow in dark and make skies, our feet don't touch the pavement as we hobble from this pub with our song crown. Oh, the best of times are long gone. Feels like the end is drawing near. It's not the last time we'll hold on so our hands before the wind changes and we go wings. I hope you know wherever I may land, I'll still chop the same songs we used to sing. All the blood red wine soaked winter nights, these empty streets have made us as we hobble home with the whole town in our hands. Oh, we're only 19, full of toxic waste, and all our priorities will change as everyone gets older. They start going out of plans. Oh, the best of times might be long gone, as long as you know I'm still here. It's not the last time we'll hold on to sore hands before the wind changes and we grow wings. I hope you know wherever I may land, I'll still chirp the same songs we used to sing. All my pals are grown up now, but I think we're still the same. And for the last time, I'll be a broken man. I'll miss the old chorus, and it stings, but I know it would be worse if I still lived in the past. Oh, I'll remember the words to the songs we used to sing. It's not the last time, we'll hold on with sore hands before the wind changes and we grow wings. I hope you know wherever I may land, I'll still chirp the same songs we used to sing. Thank you.
Rory O'B. Rory will be in the house eventually. It's sounding great, man. Yeah, man. I just think just play a couple more tunes back to back, man, because really enjoying that. We've got 2 Shabby Roads now. But yeah, Rory, take it away. Just play another song.
Okay, this is a new song. This is called Cobwebs.
I'm putting this guitar down for the last time today, 'cause all I was inspired by is falling flat. Oh, but in my rearview mirror I see lucid dreams and bad choices, and pick all of the past as I drove past. Yeah, I'm putting all my notepads in the bin and starting fresh, brushing cobwebs off my instruments. And be fucked with doing nothing, 'cause life's so mundane and it's dull, and it's time to I'm sick of it. There's things I've always dreamed about, unrealistic goals I set for myself. There's times I shot myself in the foot and prayed my aching feet won't fail me somehow. I know won't fail me now. Now I'm putting on my thick skin and I'm starting this again, brushing cobwebs off my instruments. Can't be fucked with doing nothing, 'cause life is mundane and it's dull, and it is time to just admit I'm so sick of it now. 'Cause I'm falling back in love again with who I was before, 'cause who I have become's no longer me. I sunk with my intrusive thoughts all tied around my legs like rocks before resurfacing on the surface of the sea. There's things I've never talked about, but I put them all in these songs just for myself. There's times I shot myself in the foot and prayed my aching feet won't fail me somehow. I know they won't fail me now. There's so much left to talk about. But I've been in this raw, always doubting myself. Oh, I'm still firing rounds in my toes, but I pray my aching feet won't fail me somehow. I know they won't fail me now. Thank you.
Just keep it coming. Just keep it coming, Rory. Keep them coming. One more tune.
Right, okay.
One more tune in the comments. Do you want to hear another Rory song? I would like to hear another Rory song. So let's hear one more tune.
This is actually an old folk song as well. I think it was written in like the 60s or something. This is called The Band Played the Waltz of Matilda.
Now when I was a young boy I carried my pack. I lived a free life of a rover, from Murray's Green Basin to the dusty outback. Waltz my Matilda over. Then in 1915 my country said, son, it's time you start rambling, there's work to be done. Oh, they gave me a tin hand, they gave me a gun, and they marched me away to the war. Oh, the band played the waltz, sang Matilda. The ship pulled away from the quay, and amidst all the cheers, the flag waving in tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. Oh, how well I remembered that terrible day, how the blood stained the sand and the water. Oh, how in that hell that we called Sivla Bay, where butcher lay lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was weighing, he'd primed himself well. He showered us with bullets and he rained us with shell. Then 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. Oh, the band played the waltz, sang Matilda, as we started to bury our slain. We buried ours and the Turks buried theirs, and we started all over again. And those that were left, yeah, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. After 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, though around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked my arse overhead, and when I woke up in my hospital bed, and I saw what it did, yeah, I wished I was dead. Never knew there was worse things than dying. But I'll go no more waltzing Matilda, all around the green bush far and free, to hunt and peck my needles, there's no more waltzing Matilda for me. So they gathered the crippled, the wounded, the main, they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless, the armless, the blind, the insane, all the proud wounded heroes of Suva. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and thank Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve, to mourn and to pray. But the band played the waltz, sang Matilda, as they carried us down the gangway. But nobody here just stood there and stared, and they all turned their faces away. And so now every April I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me, and I see my old comrades how proudly they march, reviving old dreams of past glory. And the old men march slowly, all bone stiff and sore. They're tired old heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they fighting for? And I ask myself the same question. All the band plays, the waltz sing Matilda. The old men still answer the call. But as year follows year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, who'll go waltzing Matilda with me? All their ghosts may be heard as they march by the billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? Thank you.
That's amazing, amazing. And I'm afraid people are loving it too much, Rory. So I'm afraid you're going to need to play one more tune because people just they can't get enough of this. They can't get enough of this. We've got Yas Rory says Kelly, Stuart Graham saying cheers Rory, I loved that. Gate Laldy says JB, well done says Kirstine. One Mayor says Kevin Dunn. I think we need one Mayor. I think we need another one.
One Mayor.
One
This
Mayor.
is quite a new one, so I'm going to try this out.
The perfect place to do it, man. Take it away.
Oh, it's alright to see your skin and not be embarrassed about it, 'cause things are stacked against the folks like us. Yeah, the ones who ride on jest, they run this country into debt. Have you waging wars on folks who ride the bus? It's not alright that some of us can't up coppers together. It's shite how working folks can't last a month. Yeah, it's shite how you point fingers at these people instead of sticking your fingers up at the vile and the corrupt. Plugging holes on the bowl with our hands, we're drowning and gasping for breath. I think that we built this with our bare hands, from timber to a vessel, and they're sailing off in speedboats while we sing. Oh, I know people who've died trying to pop the pimples on the skin of a life that's so imperfect but it's pure. Yeah, you can iron out the creases, but at the end still feel defeated, 'cause the odds are stacked against us, and that's for sure. It's not tonight, I don't think, no, it's not our time to waltz, my friend. It's not our time to reap the crops we sow. But when the food is scarce, they'll point their fingers at your neighbour, but it wasn't them that sold the land you owed. Plugging holes on the bowl with our hands, we're drowning and gasping for breath. I think that we built this with our bare hands, from timber to a vessel, and they're sailing off in speedboats while we sink. How's it alright for them to snatch the sails that keep us going and use them to wipe the champagne from their mouths? All the caviar and bullshit and the remnants of excuses, while you wage wars on folks who smoke roll-ups off the ground. How's it alright for them to blindly lead us through the dark times, while we fight amongst ourselves to wage the creating these divisions, they pull foundations down to build these walls till the odds are stacked against the folks like us. Plugging holes on the bowl with our hands, we're drowning and gasping for breath. I think that we built this with our bare hands, from timber to a vessel, and they're sailing off in speedboats while we sink to the ocean bed. They're sailing off in speedboats while we sink. Thank you.
Outstanding, Rory O'B. Rory, What do you have? Anything? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, that's amazing. This is actually quite futuristic. You know, we are live to Shabby Roads from Mexico City. What you got coming up, Rory? Anything to plug?
I actually released a version of McPherson's rant today. It's on it's on all the streaming services. So I plugged that. It's on the link to it's all on my Facebook page and stuff.
Okay, so I'll just put the link there. I'll put the link in. I'll find that for you, Rory. And
thank you. I've got loads of stuff coming out this year, like various songs and covers and stuff as well.
So what's the best bit of internet for people to find you?
Probably Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. And that's Rory O'B as in O-B as in Oban. And
yeah, it's O''B.
O''B. And I've got, I'm just going to put the Spotify link in just now for your McPherson's rant.
Yep, that's the one.
So I've got that here. So I put the link in the comments, guys, if you want to add that to your Spotify playlist. It came out today, McPherson's rant. Also, it's not all about me, but I also released a single today, the Gyro Babies, Landfill Culture.
It's class, I've listened to it.
Well, thank you, appreciate it, man. But yeah, it's out on every platform. So the best thing to do, if you like Rory O'B, if you like Gyro Babies, is download it on Bandcamp and then stream it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rory O'B. We'll be going back to Shabby Road. Thank you. We'll be going back to Shabby Road Studios in a little minute. I believe we've got some more phenomenal live acts lined up over there. So we'll give Shabby Road a wee time to get set up for the next act. And I've got Hugh Reed here. Hugh still, he comes and he goes. But you're here for now. Did you enjoy that from Rory O'B? You've muted yourself, man. You've muted yourself. Yeah, you're still muted. You've muted yourself. You are muted. We've got Shelto M in the house as well.
Sorry, you're better connected in Mexico than we are on the Isle of Bute. Sorry about that.
Well, to be fair, man, we're in Mexico City, so you know it is a wee bit bigger than Bute. To be fair, the Isle of Bute.
We're literally affected by storms. When there's storms and all that, the signal seems to get worse. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's well, we're connected now, so that's good.
That is, man. No, you're seeming fine now. Did you enjoy the Rory O'B set there?
Yeah, I just caught the last half of it because I was trying to tune in, but it sounded really good, excellent. Again, in the spirit of Burns, definitely.
We're getting into the spirit. Also, I don't know if Rory can still hear me or he's still tuned in, but there was some nice comments came through. Cheers, Rory. I love that. Get it loudy, Rory. There was a few shouts for one more tune, but we got about 4 more tunes. I've seen this one live. It's stunning. Kirsten says it's another one from my youth. Jess said, loving it, Rory. We got Yas, Rory says Kelly. Well done, says Kirsten. Yas, says McInnes. Ain't heard much Anzac folk tunes, but that was a fantastic rendition. Yas, says Alex. Skill, says Kelly. Outstanding, says Lou. Stuart says amazing. Very talented, Rory. Absolutely brilliant, Rory. Entertainment while driving into Glasgow, says CJ. I mean, his internet's so good that he can actually drive in a car from the Shire to Glasgow. So we've got various internets. Dr. Normal's given us a fire emoji. Dr. Normal's supposed to be joining us live. There's been a slight hiccup there, but Dr. Normal, if you can hear me, I'll send you the link and hopefully you can join us via mobile phone, if not from Shabby Road Studios, because I understand that you can no longer make it Shabby Road. Hopefully you can join us and just give us a song from your house or a bus or a street or something. Yeah, Shelto M, KYT, bass, and Feel the Burn, says Kevin. So, yes, Shelto M,
yes.
Poet, DJ, breaker, dancer, mischief creator,
Parma Violet sniffer.
Parma Violet sniffer.
What else? Drumstick squashy liquor.
Drumstick squashy liquor. Oh, you've actually got the drumsticks there. Amazing. Okay, so what I think we should do is, Hugh, I got confused, so I don't know if you've actually got a thing prepared for tonight, but rather than
I've got my Burns poem.
You've got your Burns poem. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to put Shelto M on to kind of take us away from Burns for a minute, and then that means we can come back after Mel does whatever Mel does. You don't know what Shelto M is going to do, and I take it it's too cold for you to do your back garden gymnastics that you like to do sometimes.
Aye, it's too dark, man. Aye.
No handstands with the gnomes today.
No, the gnomes are actually, there's been an incident with the gnomes because of that fucking, what was it called? Josephine? Aisha?
Aisha, or Star Aisha.
Aye, well, the gnomes, there's been casualties, man. I'm not happy. So I've got a gnome back there. Wait a minute, can you see it? Up there?
I'll bring it full screen, maybe we can. Yeah, I can see the gnomes. So this is like turned into an accident emergency for all your gnomes.
Aye, well, the ones that'll fit in, I'll bring them in here. But I've got this guy as well with me. I've got B.A. Baracus for the A-team.
B.A. Baracus for the A-team?
Yeah.
Would you
quit your jibber jabber, fool? You ain't hurt. You're pathetic. If I ever see you acting like crazy fool again, you're gonna meet my friend Pain.
I ain't getting on no plane. I can relate to that as someone who's scared of flying, but I cured that with Valium and beta blockers. Shelto M, you give us a couple of poems and then we'll come back to Hugh Reed to give us some Burns. So take it away, Shelto M. Can I just keep going till I pop up on the screen? So say about 3 poems, yes, so that we can put it on the projector screen and my friends from Mexico, my friends from England and my friends from Fife can enjoy the show together. So
What's up, Mexico?
Hola! Take it away, Mel.
Hey, big up to Rory, by the way, for just giving me a flashback to when I was at school and we did Waltzing Matilda and I was a tree. So thanks for that. Anyway, I'm going to do Asda, okay? You might have heard this one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. Asda. Ashirda was the chaturanga. Where'd you get a 40-inch plasma? Coffee for a barista? Plastic spatula? Can of Fanta? 12-inch margarita? Over-the-shoulder breasticle enhancer? Tea canister? Toy tarantula? Fake 80s? Ghetto blaster? See one up there? There's a real one, actually. Music by Arasta? Elastoplaster? Acid House bandana? Heinz pasta? Top-notch banter? A book in Gaza? Food for a hamster? Gregorian chanter? Cure for cancer? A stanza? A wanker? A mood enhancer? Total chancer? Picture of Wakanda? Flabbergaster? Kung Fu master? Dream shatterer? Getting a fankler? Jazz hander? Disco spangler? Oh yeah, and a middle-aged funk styles dancer? Yeah, bitches, Rob Royce and Asda, my happy place. What's not to love? Food, salt and pepper chips, caramel cookies, check. Drink, strawberry and lime Copperberg, check. Cobra Kai t-shirts, plural, not singular, check. Gnomes, disco gnomes, fairy gnomes, hippie gnomes, gnomed out my gnomes, domes, bliss. Records, Bob Marley records, best 80s records, Amy Winehouse records, check. Lighting, tree lighting, face lighting, more light than the bloody moon lighting, bliss. Paint. What can I paint gold or purple next? My hair, bliss. Books, Blondie books, Billy Connolly books, books on how to stop buying stuff. Oh, the irony. But my favourite thing is the Space and Isles for dancing, which I don't have at home, which I don't. Alexander O'Neill comes on as usual. You're a fake, baby, and I'm disgusted. The girl is through, and boy, you're busted. Oh yes, my jam. Ruby, hurry up. Let's go to the quiet mop aisle so I can get down. There, I do a knee slide, an attempt to freeze, which I haven't undertaken in a few years now. Bam! Face plant, the cold floor, and lay there like a dying, hyperventilating fish. My daughter's in hysterics, as am I. Too much fun, Charlie Murphy, too much fun. And reminiscing years gone by, I realised where my love affair with Asda began. I would go on regular trips during the holidays with my nanny, and she would spoil me with delicious treats, clothing, entertainment, wrapping me in love, making me feel wanted and safe. A break from reality. I think when she passed away, I still felt close to her in Asda. I still do. So here I am now, and I have Asda bitch rushing me. You're not even a human. You're a machine, and you have the audacity to keep telling me to take my items. I've spent copious amounts of cash in here, and I've had to wait in your slow arse scanning these things. Do not test me. I'm a woman in week 3. I'm about to become that screaming banshee. Hold up. Focus on your chi. Go to the cafe and get a cup of tea. Asda, how I love thee. Parting is such sweet sorrow. You can seduce me with your charms. But just don't rush me, Asda bitch! That was Asda bitch. Next one. I can't hear if anyone's there, so I'm just talking to a void.
I'm here. We're loving it. We're loving it. We're here. We're loving it.
Oh, you're there?
It's because of the delay. It means that I need to switch it off. It's confusing. Just keep going.
Right. This one's called Flip the Script. Flip the script. Make your mark. It's no set in stone. Don't need a ghost writer. You've got this in your own. Put the blinkers on. Maintain your vision. Distraction, less action, creates a division. Fearless, pass the test, like the bread, you're some blessed. Cut the ties, ignore the lies, there are no limits, go beyond the skies. Discard the past, it no longer fits. A new version is waiting, just assemble the bits. Like a phoenix, rise from the ashes. Be a bare-faced beauty in a sea of fake eyelashes. The road less travelled is the one with more peace. The bullshit will decrease and the vibration will increase. Flip the script, change the story, it needs a rewrite. Done with the darkness, time to shine the light. Jump off the bandwagon, open your eyes. You've been blind for too long, time to get wise. Be the dog that's got new tricks. Be the boiler that doesn't need fixed. Be the inspiration you wanted to see. Be unapologetically you, but most of all, be free. That was Flip the Script.
Shelto M. Got some nice comments coming in. We're all here listening. Iambic. I never be able to say that word right. Iambic.
What does that mean? I am big. I am great.
I am a bitch. It means I am a bitch. No, it's something to do with the iambic meter. It's a poetry thing.
Oh right.
It's a compliment. It says I think it's saying that you're rhyming well. Your flow's tight. You're spitting bars. In poetry. We've got Relatable, says Alex Rocca. Angie Strachan, poetry champion of the universe, is giving you a round of applause. Stuart Graham says that was perfect. We're all here listening, says Crean. And, sorry, I've said that already. Amazing. Love it, says Petra, my pet rocket. She was having a wee laugh as well. Top class, brilliant, says Crean. Am I supposed to stop Stuart for swearing with the correct spelling? I think I missed that. I don't know what was happening there. Chunky Dawes says, happy Burns night, forget your £100 dinners. We've just our £2 Lidl haggis. Music has been great so far. Thank you, Chunky Dawes. We don't need to, it doesn't need to be £100 on haggis. In fact, maybe this is the time to, will we go into the kitchen? Joe, do you want to be my roving reporter? So just click the link that I sent you, and then we've still got Hugh Reed here as well. Hugh Reed's going to give us some Burns poetry. You're demanding? You're demanding one more. Okay.
Because I've got to finish with never let a failure an inch above your knee.
Okay, you've got to. You can't have a Burns night without you doing that poem. Your poem that you wrote, iambic. Is it iambic? That's the main thing.
Right.
All right. Okay. Let's just quickly just check in Shabby Road. Okay, so Shabby Road is Shabby Road had noise volume there, so that's good for future reference. Okay, Shelto M, this is the last poem, but since you demanded it yourself, and the crowd love you, and Mexico is loving you.
No, I love Mexico. I love you.
Okay.
I'm coming over there, man.
Yeah.
You better watch it.
Better watch out. Shelto M is coming to Mexico. Okay, Shelto M, take it away. Take it.
Never let a fairy an inch above your knee. I can tell you that and plenty more for free. They can't help it, it's just a dog in knee. So use a Johnny bag if you don't want a pregnancy. Before you know it, your thingamajig will be a war. You've lost your freedom, you're now a maw. Your pal's skedaddled, she's going at Aldi. You're down at Aldi's, buying nappies. Robbie Burns wrote songs for the lassies, probably so he could get into their panties. Didn't drop your drawers for no silver-tongued fairly. Chances are his willy will be smelly. Thingamajigga-wah, thingamajigga-wah. Never let a fairly an inch above your knee. Thingamajigga-wah, thingamajigga-wah. Never let a fairly an inch above your knee. Never let a fairly an inch above your knee. You're probably better off drinking a cup of tea. He'll shoot his load and leave you with a baby. So go live your life and set yourself free. Do you want to be left alone without a pot to piss in? Locked in baby jail, fermenting and wishing. You'd gone to Specsavers and seen this joker. An overweight snaggletooth pit stinking smoker. You deserve someone who will treat you like a lady. He's doing a piss poor impression of Slim Shady. A moment in the lips, forever in the hips. His kisses lead to poverty, living in chips. Thingamajigga-wah, sperm from the balls, leading to an infestation of moths. So unless you want to be singing, Ali Bally Bee, never let a fairly an inch above your knee. Thingamajigga-wah, thingamajigga-wah, never let a fairly an inch above your knee. Thingamajigga-wah, thingamajigga-wah, never let a fairly an inch above your knee. Never let a fairly an inch above your knee.
Shelto M in the house. And this is Jodie Ark. Wait, this is the view of Mexico City.
Oh, you're making me jealous.
It's the view of Mexico. Joe, do you want to go into the kitchen for a second? Because we're waiting on Frank Foodie bringing a haggis, but that doesn't seem to happen. This is me, this is me. This is where I am, just to prove that I'm in. I'm not just using a green screen. And then we got, okay, so this is our good friend Jamie here.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm going to unmute Joe so we can hear.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry, I've done it. What is going on? Where's Frank Foodie with the haggis?
Frank Foodie has just not managed to turn up with the haggis, but to be fair to him, they are pretty fucking hard to get over in Mexico. So doing the next big thing, making myself second favourite Glasgow dinner, the classic Glaswegian chicken tikka masala.
Yay!
Get some nice spice from Mexico. Gonna get some potatoes on the go. Okay, nice jam tequila. Got some potatoes in here. Warming up. Got the chicken coming along nicely. So like you say, I would love me a haggis. Cheers.
Salud. So yeah, I've switched you off now, so you're okay. Yeah, that's so basically Frank Foodie didn't get the haggis. He couldn't find the haggis. So Jamie's made the famous Scottish cuisine that is a chicken tikka masala, which, if you don't believe me, go and Google it. It was a cunt from Glasgow, on Byers Road, that made chicken tikka masala. So I checked that out. Google it if you don't believe me. So we're having chicken tikka masala. Thank you to Jamie Kim for having us. She's absolute legends. This will be good. And up next we have, I believe, Becky Wallace. But before that, we've got Shabby Road coming up. I think Oran Dub are getting ready. I think Visceral Noise Department are getting ready in Shabby Road. And we've got Becky Wallace as well. But we are going to go to Hugh Reed for a poem. But Mel, have you got anything you need to plug before we do that? You've usually got something to sell.
Yep. Female Funk Fruition is back at McCool's 4th of February. First dance session of the year. Going to get down, and I am DJing in the bar that night as well.
Sorry.
One more other thing. I signed up for a comedy course. So I'm
with
doing a
Viv G. Is it Viv G's comedy course? Oh, amazing! It's brilliant, man. I went to the last one. Well, I did go to the course, but I went to the finale.
Did you say you went to the first one?
No, I went to the last one. So my mate Big Al, the polar bear, he did and so did my mate Fudgy. So I knew about 3 people that were doing the same course, and then at the end they all played Drygate. So I was in the audience. I just went as a punter. It was brilliant. It was like 12 new comedians all on the same day, and it was amazing. Viv G was the host. She's an incredible. We've had her on the show before. One of the best comedians about. That'll be amazing, Mel. You're going to smash that. So you're going to be doing the.
I'll give it a try anyway.
Give it a try. You can do some dance moves as well. But that's going to be good. So what date is that? When can we buy tickets for your comedy debut yet?
Oh no, it'll be. I think that the 21st. I don't know. 21st of March.
Well, we'll get you back in the show to talk a bit more about it. But in the meantime, 4th of February, female funk fruition. So female. If you're a female, you want to do some dancing during the day in McCool's, and then Shelto M will be DJing in the bar all night as well. Yep. This sounds like a good night. Thank you, Shelto M.
Thanks for having us on. Big up Mexico.
Big up Mexico.
Hello, you. Bye, you. It was good to see you again.
All the best, Mel.
Nice to see you.
Peace.
Bye, Mel. So, Hugh, you've been here.
I've got my Burns chocolate here.
You've got Robbie Burns chocolate?
Robbie Burns chocolate, aye.
He made it himself?
I think so, aye. Well, it must have been a special recipe. I think it's haggis flavour. I'm not sure.
Well, so we've got just all that vitamin D to be had. I miss the sun. The sun will come back, don't worry about it. You've got, we've got an actual chef who's making that amazing chicken tikka masala. Shout outs to the gaffer. Tati Scone is quesadillas. Tati Scone quesadillas. That's not a bad idea. Looks fit. Jamie says Jess is in admiring the food cooking. Can't wait for the 4th, Mel. That's February the 4th at McCool's, 3 till 6. Female funk fruition dancing in the main bit, and then the bar bit for everyone. Yes, for chicken tikka masala. I'm going to try Tati Scone quesadillas. Sounds amazing. Haggis burritos. I got a single haggis for the chippy and shared it with the Doug. Well, that was very generous of you, Alex. Okay, let's go to Hugh Reed. You've got some buns for us. What is this about? Because obviously to help out our Mexican friends here, because obviously it can be quite difficult to understand. So what is this roughly about, without any spoilers?
I've slightly anglicised it because I actually used to deliver this one in China. You know what it was Burns had a friend called Robert.
Do you know what? Actually, Hugh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to just you want to put it on just now? It's just because there's a delay, so I have to mute it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute it now. So just start again. And this you call that radio.
And then I'll introduce.
Exactly, and then just go straight into it, man. Amazing, no brilliant. It's Hugh Reed live from Mexican's Bar.
So this is a poem. It's called Epistle Letter to a Young Friend. And what happened was Burns had a good friend who helped him get his books and that published called Robert Aitken. And Robert Aitken's son, Andrew Aitken, was sort of turning 18. So he asked Burns to give him advice. So this is advice basically from an older man to a younger man, called Letter to a Young Friend, Epistle to a Young Friend. It goes, I long have thought, my youthful friend, of something to have sent you, the which should serve no other end than just a kind memento. How the subject theme may go, let time, let chance determine. Perhaps it may turn out a song, perhaps turn out a sermon. You'll try the world soon, my lad, and Andrew, dear, believe me, you'll find mankind a strange squad, and much they may grieve you. On care and trouble, set your thought until your nerve is strained, because all your troubles may come to naught, but every nerve is strained. I'll know, say men, are villains all, the real hardened wicked, but those that have no check, but human law are too few restricted. But all mankind are very weak and little to be trusted. If self the wavering balance shake, it's rarely right adjusted. Yet they that fall in fortune's strife, their fate we shouldn't censor, because at the important end of life they equally may answer. A man may have an honest heart, though poverty hourly stares him. A man may play a neighbour's part, but have no cash to spare him. Off free offhand your story tell, when with a bosom crony, but still keep something to yourself that you'd scarcely tell to any. Conceal yourself as well you can for critical dissection, but keep through every other man with critical inspection. The sacred lore of well-placed love, luxuriously indulge it, but never be an illicit rove, though nothing should divulge it. A wave the size of the sin, the hazard of concealing, but it petrifies all within and hardens the feeling. The great creator to revere must sure become the preacher, but still the preaching can't forbear even the most rigid feature. Yet never with range, profane to range, be compliancy extended. An atheist laughs a poor exchange for deity offended. When ranting round in pleasure's ring, religion may be blinded, or if she gives a random sting, it may be little minded. But when on life we're tempest driven, a conscience but a canker, a correspondence fixed with heaven, 'tis sure a noble anchor. Adieu, dear amiable youth, adieu, may your heart never be wanting, may prudence, fortitude and truth erect your brow undaunting. In ploughman's phrase, God send you speed, still daily to grow wiser, and may you better take the advice than ever did that advisor. So that was a letter that Burns wrote to the 18-year-old.
Hugh Reed, live from the Isle of Bute to Mexico City. Did you enjoy that, Mexico? Mexico City loves it. They love it.
Good. I'm glad Mexico likes Burns. All right, Rick. I'll bid you farewell. I don't want to take up more of your time there, Mark. I know you've got a lot to get through there.
No, it's all right. It's always a pleasure, Hugh. It's always a pleasure. And you've got a new single out that I'm going to put in the comments. And if I can, and if I've got time, I'll play it later on as well. And is there anything else you need to plug before we move on?
The usual gigs coming up. We're playing Bathgate, the Dreadnought. That's the oldest rock club in Scotland. We're playing that on the 3rd. And then I noticed Petra's in the house. So we're doing a gig with My Pet Rocket in Perth. Twat Arms coming up. Then we're playing Bella.
Dates, Hugh. We need the dates.
I know, I can't even remember the dates. But I'll tell you, we're playing with the Liverpool band down in Liverpool.
Did Pete and the Dinner Ladies?
Absolutely. Doing a gig with them down in Liverpool. So
that'll be amazing.
Yeah, that was great to meet them. And,
man, that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect, man. I'm so glad you got together. And yeah, so for anyone who's actually wanting the dates for Bathgate, Perth and Liverpool, go to Hugh Reed and the Velvet Underpants on Facebook. One of my most favourite bands of all time to ever come out of Glasgow. So thank you very much, Hugh, for joining us tonight.
Nearly as good as the Gyro Babies. Okay, right, Mark. Cheers.
All
then.
the best, mate. Take care, pal. That was Hugh Reed from Hugh Reed and the Velvet Underpants, absolute legend, giving us a bit of Burns that he kind of sort of anglicised, I think was the word they used, just because he was doing it in China. He lived in China, and obviously, yeah, they didn't know, they weren't so familiar. I think it's time to go to Shabby Road. Fingers crossed. We go to Shabby Road now.
Hello, can you hear us?
We can hear yous.
Yes, yeah.
Make some noise for Oran Dub.
How you doing, Mark? You all right? Aye.
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Brilliant.
Just go. Go for it.
Okay. Okay,
Oran
guys,
Dub.
Oran Dub. This is our first song. It's, sorry. It's called All It Takes Is Me and You. It's all out in the open, it's there for you to see. But still you listen to the lies coming out of your TV. And those who speak the truth now accuse the conspiracy. And when you kill the truth, my friend, you're also killing me. They're watching all around you, your actors on their screen. If you don't toe the narrative, they'll label you unclean. And those who tried to stop this accuse the conspiracy. When you kill the truth, my friend, you're also killing me. Raise up your fist as you stare at the sky. Watch as the sky fades from view. Point at the leaders who profit from lies. Stand up, demand the truth. All it takes is me and you. There's hope for every human to open up their eyes and see the great illusion that's been built beneath the skies. When enough can wake up and help the rest to see, you won't just save yourself, my friend, you're also saving me. Raise up your fist as you stare at the sky. Watch as the sky fades from view. Point at the leaders who profit from lies. Stand up, demand the truth. All it takes is me and you. Raise up your fists as you stare at the sky. Watch as the sky fades from view. Point at the leaders who profit from lies. Stand up, demand the truth. Stand up, demand the truth. Stand up, demand the truth. All it takes is me and you.
Amazing, man. Keep them coming.
Do another
Keep
song if that's okay.
Of course, mate. Just I would say, just play for another 3 songs.
Yeah, of course.
And feel free to promote anything you've got coming up, man.
Well, funny you should say that, Mark. So all you guys in Mexico, tomorrow night you're coming to Air, right? Because we're playing in Air. So we expect to see you all there. Get on a flight. We'll see you soon. Venue 38 in Air tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Anyone that's interested. This next song's a wee bit slower, but we're going to crack into this. It's called Moment in Time. Take me where I want to go, where the mountains rest and the river flows. Take me where I want to be, where the fire burns and the air blows free. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time, you would see between the lines and wake up. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time. Show me places I can go, where the feeling's peaceful and people glow. Meet me where we can be free from the cold restrictions of society. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time, you would see between the lines and wake up. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time. Whoa, look from inside. If your heart is silence, you will be free. Against the tide, time is right for rising. You can all be set free. Take me where I want to go, where the mountains rest and the river flows. Take me where I want to be, where the fire burns and the air blows free. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time, you would see between the lines and wake up. If you could open up your mind for one moment in time. Hope you're enjoying these songs so far. These are all our own songs. We're called Oran Dub. We're pretty much a new band. We've only been on the go for a few months now, so hope you enjoy these brand new songs. Let me just do a wee quick tune there. Sorry, I've just realised this has slipped a little. Always happens, doesn't it? So we're missing a band member tonight because the lovely Claire got stuck in horrendous weather on their way back up from down the back of beyond, the way down south.
Aye, John, I don't know if you can hear me, but I was just going to say, just getting some comments coming in. Hugh Reed says, sounds lovely. And what else we got? Hold on 2 seconds. Bass Solo says, Kev Dunn. Great vibes, says Stuart Graham. Kelly says, great, good vibes, this band. And we've got Becky Wallace, who'll be on the show later on, says, happy bloody Haggis Day. And that's a great chill. So yeah, man, loving your set. Just keep playing, man. We've got another 2 tunes.
Okay, here we go. This song's called Warriors of Peace. Warriors of Peace. Warriors of peace, transmitting through speech to us with all ease. Warriors of peace, warriors of light, stand firm in the night, no taste for a fight. Warriors of light, warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace. Warriors of truth, send powers to the youth to wake and shake up you. Warriors of truth, warriors of pain, no hate and no blame. You and me are the same. Warriors of pain, warriors, warriors of pain, warriors, warriors of pain, warriors, warriors of pain, warriors, warriors of pain. Warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace, warriors, warriors of peace.
Yeah. Smashing it, smashing it.
Okay, we're going to do one last song for you. Is that okay? Yes, still one more,
sir.
yeah?
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank you so kindly. Okay, this last song, this is the last song of ours. We've been Oran Dub, and thank you for having us tonight. I hope you're enjoying the songs. This is called Every Morning. Every morning I wake up smiling. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I turn the light on. Every morning I wake up. My misty eyes have woken, and I've seen right through all the things I love the most. I give them all to you. All the things we love, like heaven from above. Every morning I wake up smiling. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I turn the light on. Every morning I wake up. The kindest eyes have got me right where I am loved. And sometimes I don't realize just what I have got. All the things we love, like heaven from above. Every morning I wake up smiling. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I turn the light on. Every morning I wake up. All the things we love. 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 Every morning I wake up smiling. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I turn the light on. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I wake up smiling. Every morning I wake up. Every morning I turn the light on. Every morning I wake up. Oh, I wake up. Yeah, I wake up. Whoa, I wake up. Yeah, I wake up. Thank you very much. We've been Oran Dub.
Oran Dub, well done. Mexico, make some noise for Oran Dub.
Thank you so much. Coming soon, hopefully, to a festival near you. Watch this space. Tomorrow night here, come along, 7 o'clock, venue 38.
Venue 38 tomorrow, and Stuart Graham says that was a warm cuddle. Kelly says very unique sound. Kev says getting lockdown nostalgia. And Becky Wallace was on next, says, yeah, this is the most lockdown, non-lockdown, get down vibe yet. And a great tune. Keep going. Great original song, says Hugh Reed. On yous go, lads, says Mark McInnes. And then there's a big discussion about, is black pudding haggis? And people say, no, it's not. It's definitely not haggis. It's blood. There's a big conversation. If you like a conversation about black pudding, haggis, vegetarian, and vegan options, then you can find that in our YouTube comments. But one more time, make some noise for Oran Dub. A pleasure to have those guys, and you can see them in Venue 38 in Ayr tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So get through to Ayr if you can. It's Burns Week, so you need to go. You need to go to Ayrshire, the Shire, Burnsland. And Epi Mew says, thanks, really enjoyed hearing some new tunes. Well, we're not finished yet. I think it's time to go to Becky Wallace, and let's just see if we can do that just now. She doesn't seem to be... She is in the comments, so hopefully she can appear on our screen just now. This is the Mexican Burn Supper live from Mexico City, and we're going live to Ayrshire, we're going live to Glasgow. We're just going live, that's what we're doing. And I think we can go live to, I'm assuming, East Kilbride, but I don't actually know for sure, for the amazing Becky Wallace. Take it away, Becky.
Call It Radio is Becky Wallace here. Basically, Darren's away, and I'm more-lifed out my nut. So I am right now at swimming lessons, but I like to be part of this because we all miss Mark and Joe, and also it wouldn't be Burns Night without the Friction Burns Supper Mexican edition extravaganza. So I actually purely love Burns Night. I don't love Robert Burns that much, but I do like some of the songs, his songs. So I'm going to do a couple for you. And I hope you're all having a great night. And thanks, Mark, for putting this on. As always, what a legend, even from the other side of the world. Pure love you all. Bye.
fallen cast, and then we sever. A farewell, alas, forever. Deep in heart-wrung tears, I'll pledge thee. Warring sighs and groans, I'll wait thee. I'll wait thee. There's naught but care on every hand, in every hour that passes. Oh, what signifies the life of man, and 24 the lassies? Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent are spent among the lassies. Oh, the warly race may wretches chase, and wretches still may fly them. Oh, and though at last they catch them fast, their hearts can ne'er enjoy them. Green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent are spent among the lassies. Oh, Becky a canny arden, my arms around my dearie. Oh, and the warly cares and warly men may all go taps at tearly. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent are spent among the lassies. Oh, for you say thous, you sneered this, you're naught but senseless asses. Oh, the wildest man the world saw, he dearly loved the lassies. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent are spent among the lassies. Oh, old nature swears the lovely dears, her noblest work she classes. Oh, her prentice hand she try on man, and then she made the lassies. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent are spent among the lassies. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that we'll all spend are spent among the lassies.
You call that Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. They talk that Spanish flow, Spanish flow, Spanish flow. Tequila every night, every night, every night. You're just a 10 a flight, 10 a flight, 10 a flight.
Yes, we are live. It is the Friction Burn Supper, live from Mexico City. And that was fantastic from Becky Wallace. Everyone has enjoyed that as much. What did Mexico think of Becky Wallace? So we've got Dan Son here saying, one of the finest versions I've heard of this tune. Feckin' great production in this for Becky, says Epi Mew. And we've got Kev Dunn says, my 7-year-old daughter Alia says, your voice is beautiful, Becky. And she is everything, says Stuart. Amazing, Becky, says JB Glasgow. Loving the split screen, getting ABBA type vibes. And some people were getting lockdown type vibes from, I think, the fact that we've been jumping around so much. And sometimes the internet's been working, sometimes it's not. Because Becky said, don't worry, this next one is lockdown out its nut. And where was it? It was a very good, there was a funny comment for Kev Dunn saying, sitting with my face mask on greeting. And if we go back a bit further, we have the Scottish Slam Poetry champion that we started with, Angie Strachan. Oh, I love that song. Beautiful rendition, tear in my eye. Lindsay Stewart says, heartbreaking beauty. Beautiful, says Corinne. And that was very nice. Like the split screen. Oh, that was a big noise. I thought it was the kitchen. We nearly actually got some Mexican burns there. And but we're all right. We're going to... Well, actually, we'll do it. We'll go... It seems like Frank Foodie's not found the haggis, but we do have Jamie making Scotland's famous national dish, the chicken tikka masala, which was born in Byers Road. So we'll have a little look at the kitchen in a second. Joe is cooking up a storm. No, Joe is not cooking. Joe's just having a drink. It's Jamie's making the Scottish food, because we were going to make the Scottish food, but we couldn't find any Scottish ingredients. And then Jamie quite rightly pointed out that the chicken tikka masala was invented in Byers Road, so we've got away with that. So we'll take in a wee kitchen tour in a little second. At this point, I would just like to point out that today is a special day, not only for Rabbie Burns, but for the Gyro Babies. So the Gyro Babies have a song out today called Landfill Culture. It's available at the gyrobabies.bandcamp.com, or if you just type in the Gyro Babies on Spotify or whatever. But if every single one of you that are tuned in just now on the various social medias that we're streaming from, if you were to click that link and download it for £1, that would be good. That's the best way you can support it, is you download it for £1 in Bandcamp, and then you stream it like fuck in Spotify over and over again, where we will eventually make 20 pence over after a year. But the more plays we get in Spotify, the more likely our new robotic overlords, the algorithm, will share it to other people. So please play it on Spotify and stuff as well. And it's so good, thank you. So let's go to, I think we've got, we're not ready to go to Shabby Road just yet. Hold on, I think we've got Mike ready. Mike is ready. But we're not quite ready for you, Mike, because you're the headliner. Visceral Noise Department is headlining. So we're just got to hold for a little second. We've got to hold for a little second. This is a snippet of the new Gyro Baby song. And my body's deep, and the cure is long, and the place is up, and I don't know anyone, but we should stand up, So that's just a snippet. That's just a snippet of what you can expect from the new Gyro Baby single. It would mean a lot to me and the rest of the band. We worked hard on about these 3 songs before we left. The next single's even better in my opinion, and we hope to have the album finished and released after festival season. So check out the Gyro Babies, check out Becky Wallace as well. I don't know what she's promoting at the moment, but I don't know if she's got any gigs coming up. I'm a bit out of the loop if she's got new material or new songs or new gigs coming up. Maybe Becky can inform me in the comments if she has got anything coming up that we should be promoting. But if not, just check out Becky Wallace on Spotify and Bandcamp as well. There's some amazing music there. The back catalogue's all amazing. Thanks, Becky. It says, Peter, fucking yeah, all day. It says, Kev Dunn, Ray-ing. Yes, exactly. We're going to get back to Burns just for a couple of moments. Now, I've not heard this yet, but I have... all I know is, hold on, video file. Okay, so this is from a rapper called Word from SOS, who is going to give us To a Moose. A hip-hop version, I'm assuming.
Hello everyone. Hope this recording quality is alright. Let's go anyway. We sleek at Curin, timorous beastie. Oh, what a panic is in thy breastie. They'll need me start a lossy hasty with bicker and brattle. How we'd be loath to run and chase thee with murderous battle. I'm truly sorry, man's dominion has broken nature's social union and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-bound companion and fellow mortal. I doubt my wiles, but though me thieve, what then, poor beastie, thou maun leave? I day my knicker in a frave, sis a small request, I get a blessed with the leave. I never missed that wee bit hussy too, and ruin, it's silly wee was, the winds are strewing, and Nathan now, to big a new one on Foggage Green. And bleak December, winds ensuing, be snell and keen. Though so the fields lay burning wast, and weary winters coming fast, I'm cozy here beneath the path, no thought to dwell till crash the crow crowner passed out through thy cell. That wee bit heap leaves so stibble has cost thee money a weary nibble. Now those turned out for all thy trouble on house or hold to fool that winter's sleepy dribble on crying not called. But Moosey, thou art no thy lane, and proven foresights may be vain. The best laid schemes o' mice and men gang after gley and leers nout, but grief and pain for promised joy. Still thou art blessed compared with me, the present only toucheth thee, but backwards cast my glee on prospects drear. And forward though I canna see, I guess in fear. Thanks for having me, Mark. You called that radio. We cameo for my cat as well. Big up.
That was Word, and that was We Sleek at Curin, Timorous Beastie from Word. Now we're going to go live to the kitchen briefly. Let's see what kind of haggis is cooking up. You still need to click the link, Joe. But we're going to go to the kitchen and see what's happening in the Mexican Burns kitchen. And hold on, do I get me first?
Yeah.
So this is where I am. I'm going to mute me, and then we'll just go for a walk into the kitchen. Let's go for a walk into the kitchen. So, hola. So let's just have a happy Burns Day. Happy Burns Day. So these are the legends. We've been staying with these legends, and they're just cooking up a storm here. So I'm going to get it.
So he's got some simple things there. He's got a bit of sagaloo on the go, got some rice, and then of course the Glaswegian classic, tikka masala, which is getting along quite nice now. Kim just got back from the shop. She found us a tequila that we drank in Guadalajara. We came across it a couple of months ago, and it's gone straight to one of the top of our favourite fucking tequilas, this one.
Yeah. So, it's at the top 40 tequila. We did try and get a malt whiskey. But the problem is that whiskey's shite in Scotland. You know, when you spend a lot of money.
No,
you need to spend a lot of money to get a good malt.
But like, you wouldn't go to Scotland and drink tequila.
No.
Equally, you wouldn't come to Mexico and drink anything than tequila or mezcal. Yeah, so we've got this nice pour some.
As somebody who's terrified of it all the way, let me get this on screen.
Yeah, I'll have this. This is the traditional tequila cup. So these are what you often get. They're actually made out of old church candles. You get that cross at the bottom of them. You drink mezcal out of those a lot. This is like the old-fashioned thing where it's actually made of like half a gourd, and so you just drink it like this. I mean, like it works out like kind of like every other thing, but. So, ladies first.
Okay, do we need salt or anything?
I mean, it's more of a sipping drink. I'm not expecting you to have to shot down in one, like. But,
okay, well,
salute for this day. Good day, Sanjay.
That's so nice. Oh my god.
So, that is actually nice, and what I learned
oh my god, that's so good.
It is good, and it's like I don't drink tequila because it terrifies me. It makes me feel sick and it makes me feel hungover. But when we got here, we were in mezcal country, which I thought it's kind of like it reminds me of a cross between tequila and malt. So I would never drink this, but since it is Burns night, this is for Rabbi Burns and for all the people who performed tonight, and for Jim and Kim for having us. Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, man.
So it's the best. So what we'll do is maybe just show it, just quickly go. We'll just show you the view. So this is you call that Mexico. We're in the city of Mexico right now. And, it's a beautiful place.
Del Valle out there.
So yeah. I don't know.
Where are we, Jamie?
We're sort of in Del Valle. We're kind of south of the centre, but you can kind of see the mountains in the distance on a clear day.
Oh, yeah.
See the hills, but it's a bit of a mad city to live in. It's a bit of a fucking chaos, but it's quite fun. If it don't kill you, what can you do?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, maybe I could do. I'll maybe do a Rabbi Burns poem.
Are you gonna?
Here's with Mexico in the background.
Will I hold this? Or?
Yeah, just hold it there, aye.
Okay.
So this is a song about Rabbi Burns being cast onto a reality TV show like Benefit Street, and it goes barred from the graveyard. Sorry, sometimes I cough when I do a really good line. Barred, get it, barred from the graveyard. They won't let him back in. He's a zombie womanizer, but he's guilty as sin. Want an old Scots poem? Just ask him. Want a sensitive soul? Just add gin. He's struggling to comprehend 2014. Not that would stop his notorious courting to get the fling. You need the fame. Poetry's obsolete, so he signed up to a show called Benefit Street. He recites more scripts than Meryl Streep and chooses Eki over Lecky because the price is too steep. Camera's always on him. One way or another, Big Brother was watching him, watching Big Brother, a poignant moment. So succinct and apt and cunning, he verbally slapped the cunts currently running. His country being sold out to Amazon and Google, but they cut away to him munching a pot noodle. The reincarnated Rabbi Burns last night with a shovel, a hip flask and a flashlight. No one cares what Rabbi thinks of the taxing the elite. They only care about Rabbi Burns on Benefit Street. Slanty. Salute. I better put the headphones back on and get back to work. But yeah, that's just it. Welcome to You Call That Radio's shows in Mexico. And I'm back in the hot seat. And I don't know who that was. We didn't really check the sound. Did everyone hear that okay? Mexican Swally. Yeah, that's his official name, Mexican Swally. Nice rendition of Timorous Beasties. That was, of course, from Word, which is brilliant. And thank you all. You Call It Radio, that's the talent. Slanty, tequila. Why did the Mexican push his wife off the cliff? Tequila. A hot new joke from Hugh Reed, legend. I would definitely drink tequila and mezcal in Scotland, to be fair. And banging version of Wee Timorous Beastie, says Angela. That was Burns with beats. Cheers. I like them. Word Up. Loved his Beastie beat, says Dan's son. Bola, amazing. Cats at the bag. Yes, well, cool. Yeah, thanks to everyone who's tuned in and commented. Thanks to everyone who's been supporting the new Gyro Baby single today as well. It's really appreciated. It's going well. considering we've not really done any promo for it, we've not got a music video for it yet, but what we would like people to do for the music video is to mime along to the words, and hopefully we can just get all of our friends all across the world together to sing the chorus. But yeah, we're going to go to Shabby Road in a second. I've got one more video before we go to Shabby Road. So Mike, I don't know if you can hear me, but no, you're not yet. You're headlining. We're going to go to Shabby Road for Visceral Noise Department to headline things. But the amazing Motopia, who you seen earlier on, are actually ready to do one more song. So take it away, Motopia.
We are half of Motopia, and this song is called Love Stinks.
Walking through these dead streets, my eyes, my heart, they bleed. I hear them coming with their 10 tricks for every fix. Separated by law, only prepared for war. Degraded life, washed, knots crossed with their extra cross. We see love stinks. We see love stinks. We see love stinks. But there's 10 tricks for every fix. They try to weaken the masses, dividing us by class. I watch them pray with their 10 tricks for every fix. As to conform, servants to judicial thorns. Degraded life, washed, knots crossed with their extra cross. We see love stinks. We see love stinks. We see love stinks. But there's 10 tricks for every fix. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Environmental consumerism, perpetuated narcissism, immigration targeted, life force limited, profit prioritized, underclass marginalized. There's a shift coming, movement, collective awakening. Join us, join hands, we'll learn how to love again. We see love stinks. 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 But there's 10 tricks for every fix. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. We see love stinks.
And my body stinks, and the sugar's low, and the place is up, and I don't know anyone, but we should stand up, Richard.
You have been watching the Mexican Burns Supper, and this may or may not be our last performance of tonight, because there is a couple of people who haven't performed yet who seem to have valid excuses and seem to be trying to fix it, but this may be the last live performance of the night. So yeah, let's have a round of applause, a fire emoji in the comments for everyone that has performed tonight. Fire emoji, fire emoji. It's just been, everyone's done brilliant, and yeah, I mean, we did have some internet issues earlier on, but it gave it that kind of shitty lockdown vibe, which I think that you all love from You Call That Radio. And at times, we absolutely nailed it as well. And considering we're walking around with a laptop and a microphone, and we're in the opposite end of the planet. It's been so good to connect with all you guys back in Scotland and beyond. And this guy who's coming up next is the main, well, I don't know how many members of Visceral Noise Department are going to be in. That is the big question. How many members of Visceral Noise Department will be there? It could be anything between 1 and 5. And it might just be 1. We don't know. But the guy I can see in the green screen, no, the backstage area, is Mikey, Shabby Road connoisseur, Mikey Wernick, Mikey. Sorry if I've got your name wrong again, man. I've fucking known this guy for about 15 years. He's played in my band. I think I've got your surname. Let's get him on the screen. It's live to Shabby Road, and I'm going to unmute you.
How you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Have I been pronouncing your name wrong for 16 years?
There's people who've known me my whole life who've pronounced it wrong. But aye, Wernick.
See, I didn't know there was an extra N in there. Mikey Wernick, I know him well. Just say it fast. Well, I apologise for that.
That's no bother.
It's okay. So, Visceral Noise Department is up next. How many of the members are there?
It's just me, because Pete fell and fucked his back up. Jenny's working, I don't know what Brendan's doing. Oh no, Brendan's going to Guatemala.
Guatemala's round the corner for us.
That's just next door to you, Mark.
It's literally next door. People say, you need to go to Guatemala. And I'm like, can we stop travelling, please? Can we just stick? I like Mexico City. Can we just stay here for a bit? I don't think we need to keep travelling every 3 days. Joe's different. Joe's like, let's go to you're going to Guatemala tomorrow. Yeah, you're like. But anyway, there's a bit of an echo while I talk, so I'm going to just mute you just for a split second to give you a proper introduction. But one of the reasons that we didn't do the live gig, because we were going to do a live gig from Glasgow and try and do it this way, but it was quite a scary thing to undertake and quite an expensive thing to undertake. So I just want to show, you should all show appreciation to Mikey and Jenny for having us. Doing You Call That Radio, and I know we've had a couple of internet issues, but in general it's been amazing, and it's a good feeling to know that I've not lost hundreds of pounds by trying something mental, and that's because of Mike and Jenny doing work in Shabby Road Studios. So this is Visceral Noise Department. You might recognise Mike from last week, where he streamed for 24 hours in a row playing live music, and the footage is gone because you're only allowed to stream for 23 hours, and so there's no one going to find much evidence of it. But he was there doing it, and he raised money for his van, and Mikey does a lot of good work for the community. That van's important to the community. So round of applause to everybody who supported the live stream, the crowdfunder. And yeah, I'm going to unmute Mikey now so that the echo, and then just go take it away, Mikey. This might be our headliner, but we'll come back after he plays. I think you're going to do 3 songs, is that right? Yeah, 3 songs. Take it away, Mikey. Visceral Noise Department, go for it.
Yes. This tune is called Please Don't Be That Guy. He would do anything to please you, but secretly he'll only please himself. 'Cause in his head he barely sees you. 'Cause every day is simply not enough. Please don't be that guy. Please don't be the benevolent dictator. He would do anything to keep you. He would do anything to keep you contained. Oh no, he's not afraid of the truth. He's manly and righteous, and he's only being a nice guy. Yeah, please don't be that guy. Please don't be. will he ever feel his feelings? Big manly man knows only pain and strife, but in his head he's not complete yet. He won't be that till he makes you his wife. Please don't be that guy, please don't be. Please don't be that guy, please don't be. What are you laughing at, you bum? They're good comments. Oh, nice. Thank you very much for those comments. They're on mute, Mark.
Yeah.
1 wee second, Mark. You're muted. 1 sec.
I'm not.
What are you saying?
I was going to read the comments. You can read them out. You can read them out. You can read the comments out. I'll just kind of hide in the background with that. With this.
I can't read the comments, Mark. You're going to have to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you while I read them because it stops that echo thing. But you've got well done for the what was it called? Van Diesel Fun Marathon. To all that participated in that 24 hours of performance, round of applause. Would you like to comment on the 24 hour stream you did last week on You Call That Radio?
It was a lot of fun. I lost my mind a wee bit towards the end. I was talking about how birds aren't real, they're just cameras for the government. But we'll never know if that's true or not. So good times though.
We also have comment from Dr. Jazzlan. Jess is in the house. She's in sounding sweet.
Cheers, Jess.
Kelly's in the house. What a voice, Mikey. And your song was about that guy. Hold on, I'm going to mute you while I'm talking because that's where the echo's coming from. Your song was about that guy, and Becky Wallace says, "Shit, I think I married that guy." Yes, Mikey says Alex Roca. Great show, doing Burns proud, says Hugh Reed. Haggis is visceral nutrition, says Peter. Stuart Graham says, I've seen Mikey about, he a good guy. Woohoo, Shabby Road smashed it. BC says, I'm going to be in Mexico City too. Well, give us a shout, we're here for a while. Echoes and echoes, I think that was earlier on, we had an echo issue, but we don't have an echo issue because I've just muted you. So all you can only do is remember the comments and then reply to them if you want to reply to any of them in your own time, but we can't have the echo. Fucking legendary legend are Mikey Werning. I just never knew that extra N was there, sorry about that. How's your van? Okay, I'm going to unmute myself so you can explain how the van's doing.
So the van, it's needing welding and I've not got it back yet, but it'll be good. But yeah, cheers for everyone who donated, by the way. That was fucking amazing. That was really, I was quite surprised. Cheers.
Yeah, it was an incredible show of support. And it was also just off the back of the night before, you and Jenny and everybody doing the food bank fundraiser. It's shite that we have to rely on the good working class people to sort each other out, but that's what we need to do just now. So whoop whoop. Sounding trippy as fuck, being as stoned as fuck, says Epi Mew. Angela Doherty's giving you a love heart. Well done, Mark. Well done, Mikey. To be honest, he's done most of the hard work. I've just been sitting doing my thing. Alex is giving you a whole bunch of emojis. Big up everyone, great night. Cheers, Matt says Shelto Mel. We've got fire emojis from Kelly. We've got feed the world. Haggis from Kev Dunn. Amazing, says Stuart. Who needs Live Aid, says Kev. So yeah, we've got loads of comments. Loads of superb tune, mate, said Mark McInnes. I love the C tune thingy. It was trippy as fuck at that time in the morning for the Soul Stoner. Thanks, Mike. So yeah, he was tuned in at 3 a.m. And okay, so I'm going to shut the fuck up and let you just play 2 songs back to back so that my friends can watch on the projector screen because so just do 2 or 3 tunes back to back, man, and don't worry if I'm not. I only pop up if something bad happens, sound wise, right? So I'm going to fuck off now. Take it away.
Sound, cheers. This is a song that is also not released and probably won't ever get released. So yeah, it goes. I'm a stupid man and thought I had a plan, but now my dreams become my nightmares. You say I'm out of control, but that's the way that it goes, is now my dreams become my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, I'm a stupid man and thought I had a plan, but now my dreams become my nightmares. I'll never get it right, I lie awake all night, as now my dreams become my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh. I've been awake for far too long. I need to run and hide. I'll never feel I'm safe again. I know it's a lie. Things can only get better. From here, things can only get better. From there to here. In my nightmare, my nightmare, my nightmare, my nightmare. I'm a stupid man, I thought I had a plan, but now my dreams become my nightmares. I'll never get it right, I lie awake all night, as now my dreams become my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Oh, my nightmares. Cheers. All right. I've just got this warm bandana type thing. I've not done anything with my hair. It also looks like shit because I was kind of drinking last night. That's beside the point. This is another new tune. It's called Slugs for Salt, and it goes a little something like this. I see you watching television. Swallow lies like slugs swallow salt. You seem to think you're overthinking, baby. That's a lie straight from somebody else's mind. And I know it's super condescending, but why can't you open your eyes. And I know we seem like we've lost compassion, and we won't tolerate lies. Go wave your flag and wave it proudly. Sit and watch as they take away all your rights. And I know it's super condescending, but why can't you open your eyes? And I know we seem like we've lost compassion, and we won't tolerate lies. When you waltz into the flames, you get burned again and again. When you waltz into the flames, you get burned, you get burned. When you waltz into the flames, you get burned again and again. When you waltz into the flames, you get burned, you get burned. When you waltz into the flames, you get burned again and again and again and again and again and again. You get burned, you get burned. Thank you very much. Unmute him, Jamie. Jamie, you just do it. I'm Joe Rogan. I have my own Jamie as well. What? There's two because this fucking ridiculous bullshit. The fucking the Google Chrome one is working better visually, and the fucking other one's that. What? Why are you making this face?
I've already told them. That's what I said. Like, sound is good one signal, video's good another. So you know, here you are.
That's fine.
There's also a slight delay on you both, which is quite good if you actually want to do something sort of visually entertaining.
One's just gimped out, the other one's like...
No, I think he's gone. But Shabby Road has got the audio.
I just don't know what to tell you, Mark.
See that last song about Give It, You Get Burned? Was that dedicated to Robbie Burns?
It was actually, aye. In fact, I wrote it 5 minutes ago. To the gaffer. For Burns.
To the gaffer.
Do you know I'm in a band with Robbie Burns' grandson?
Interesting. There's
a
few.
David Burns.
I mean,
Marshall Chips.
Oh, is that Robbie Burns' grandson? That, I mean, that's
Yes,
not
he is
disrespectful
actually,
to his age because he's a very talented musician, but I don't think he's too young to be Robbie Burns' grandson.
You'd be surprised, Mark.
You'd be surprised. Well, I think you'd be surprised.
Mark, I'm surprised every day I wake up and I'm still alive, to be fair.
I'm surprised this is even working.
Same.
So, this is the future. Also, you've got loads of comments, nice comments. Double awesome, says Becky Wallace. I like Burns, says Stuart Graham. Burns, just to double check that. From 1997 to 2003, Charles Dance. We've got. See that echoes day, man. I'm just gonna let you play music.
You want me to play music?
Oh, okay. So.
That's really weird.
Look at this. This one's totally froze. Give us two more tunes.
Aye. But Mark, mute the one that says Shabby Road and unmute the one that says.
Okay, it won't let me unmute that one. They don't unmute. It seems to have some sort of... You need to do that at your side. Do you want to do that? I'll just fill in. I'll fill in while you do that. But you've muted it your side. No, you've muted it your side, man. Hold on. Okay.
Aye. And tell me if you can still hear it.
I can't
unmute the opera one. Can you hear me?
Do you know that's much better? It's much better. Shabby Road can get to fuck. I think we just do it with don't unmute. Say something. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Shabby Road audio remains. You've just turned yourself off, man. I think.
You hear us now?
That's us. No, yeah. It's Mikey Wernick. It's Mikey Wernick from the Visceral Noise department. He's got 2 more tunes. Take it away, man.
Okay. Don't mind me, I'll stay at that back. I know I'm a distraction of the highest disorder. Don't mind me, I cannot be taught at all. Said by me, if folk in my ilk can make learning and engagement with colloquial language, unlike you, in every towers that they call me the distraction. I don't know what that means. They call me the disruption. What does that mean for me? I cannot miss any exam, even though I made my living with the schools I created. I cannot remember my marks at all. They mean shit. And real life, well, all that really matters is your competence, baby. Mark that down, however which way you choose. They called me the distraction. I don't know what that means. They called me the disruption. What does that mean for me? They called me the distraction. I don't know what that means. They called me the disruption. What does that mean for me? Not too bad. Wait, is Mark going to come back or what?
Nah, just play a song. Just play a song. Just play.
He's gone again.
I'm just saying, play a song. Like, we're watching you in the projector screen. We're just enjoying.
Right, fair enough. Right.
The people of Mexico are watching you in the projector screen. Just play a song.
Right. Oh, okay. Here we go. You move. Cheers, Jamie. Shout out to Jamie, by the way. Would we forget how to farm, how to build if there wasn't money? Would we do nothing at all if there wasn't money? Or would we just be free if there wasn't money? What would you do if you knew that there wasn't money? What would you do if you knew there wasn't money? Would you do nothing at all if there wasn't money? Or would you just be free if there wasn't money? I think you'd just be free if there wasn't money at all. Oh, 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 oh. Who here's sick of being poor and racked with guilt every day, making slogans in your head that change nothing, paralyzed by self-perceptions of privilege and doubt? Oh, never mind, man, here's a slogan. I say we eat the rich. Come join us, eat the rich. I say we eat the rich. Come join us, eat the rich. Who here's sick of being poor and racked with guilt every day, making slogans in your head that change nothing, paralyzed by self-perceptions of privilege and doubt? Oh, never mind, man, here's a slogan. I say we eat the rich. Come join us, eat the rich. I say we eat the rich. Come join us, eat the rich. I say we eat the rich. So there isn't money. Come join us, eat the rich. So there isn't money. I say we eat the rich. So there isn't money. Come join us, eat the rich. Thank you very much for having me. I'm Michael Wernick from Visceral Noise Department, and you call that radio. I do call it radio. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Love yous. In the bum.
Mexico loves you. But we just had a poll. We had a poll to see who was more popular, who was the better singer between Shabby Road and Don't Unmute. So we're just going to end the poll. Let's end the poll. Let's see if we can get that official. Yeah.
Don't Unmute is sexier, but Shabby Road sounds better.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out. This is we'll do a screenshot. So who's a better singer, Don't Unmute or Shabby Road? Don't Unmute is won by 76%.
Wait, Don't Unmute.
And Shabby Road got, 23%. I think they're both good. I think they both get potential, and I think they're at the start of their careers. Don't Unmute and Shabby Road.
In time.
And they've got, in time, they will be in time. Who knows? Shout-outs to Mikey, Jenny, Shabby Road. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so as you call that radio, thanks to all the Shabby Road reminds me of a good old dial-up. Trade the growing wise he grew up. Wow, nice one, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey voice sounding amazing. 4 more years, I don't know. I don't even know. Correct, talk shit. Right, eat the rich, exactly, eat the rich. And unmutable. Don't Unmute would be a fast name for an unambitious podcast. Maybe we should think about changing our names. Thanks to everyone who's commented tonight. I can't go through. Jason Reese Moog for a light starter. I don't know where it all came from. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in tonight, everyone who's commented. It's been amazing. Everyone who's a patron, because the show doesn't work without patrons. So thank you. Because we don't. Did you see an advert during the whole show? Did you fuck? Because we are sponsored by Nacunt. There is no adverts. We don't have YouTube adverts mid-rolls. We don't have any funding. We don't have any sponsors. So if you enjoyed the show tonight, you can either support it at patreon.com/YouCallItRadio from as little as £3 a month for bonus material and freebies. Or if you want to make a one-off donation, you can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/YouCallItRadio or paypal.me/YouCallItRadio. But we just appreciate you tuning in and getting the banter. It's been a good night tonight, or a good afternoon. I'm very confused what time zone I'm in. I'm going to think we're going to finish with Dr. Normal, who couldn't make it. I'm not going to tell you why. That's up to her to tell you why. It's a pretty big excuse, and I don't feel comfortable sharing it with you. So we're not going to finish. Yeah, ask Dr. Normal next time we see Dr. Normal why she couldn't do the gig, and I'm not getting into why she can't make the gig. But Dr. Normal was supposed to be the first act on, so I think it's kind of right that it should be the last act on, unless I've forgotten anyone. Is there anyone watching this going, Mark, why haven't you sent me the link yet? Now's your chance to speak. Is it okay if I have a beer now? I've just had a tequila. You might have noticed that the show changed a bit when I had a tequila. I'm a bit of a lightweight. It's very good tequila, you know what I mean? So we've got, who we got here? Love to you and Joe and your Mexican friends from Galloway. Shout out to Dan Son in Galloway. Oh no, Alan Govan. Right, okay, we got one last special guest. Okay. I knew there was something. So we're not finished yet. And also it'll take me, that gives me time to Google Dr. Normal. When I've just put the StreamYard link in the post, in the comments there. Just click it. Just click it and you can join us. And I'm going to put a new poll up since saying, hold on, this is my new poll. Have you streamed or downloaded the new Gyro Baby single yet? It's not all about me. It's not. It's about Robbie Burns. But Robbie Burns, you know, Robbie Burns is a legend, right? A legend, but he's not dropping singles like Gyro Babies on Spotify these days. He's not in that. He's not alive, obviously, so that's a problem. That I'm not trying to compare myself to Robbie Burns, but I'm just saying that, have you streamed or downloaded the new Gyro Baby single yet? And I'm going to give you two options. And I will. Okay. So we'll start the poll now and see if you can do that. So we've got one more extra special guest who wasn't on the bill. He wasn't on the bill, but I did notice a WhatsApp message. A WhatsApp message, not a massage, a message. There he is, Alan Govan.
All right, how's it going?
I'm good, man. I didn't take Happy Burns Night, man. Happy Burns Night. I didn't quite understand your message. It was just kind of like I was in the middle of having a bit of a technical breakdown. Like kind of a mental breakdown, except like nothing was working. And then you're like, "Can I come on?" And you're like, "Can I?" No, it's never technical. It's if there's a technical breakdown, there's a mental breakdown somewhere along the line, isn't there? But yeah, I just seen your message and I was like, well, Alan, I'll maybe get back to you, but right now we've got 20 acts to go and we've only done one in the first half hour. So, but it's great to have you, man. So what? Well, no, you weren't on the bill. It's not about tears. You just weren't on the bill. You weren't. So I didn't know you were going to be here. So it's a nice surprise for me.
Baby.
So what have you got for us? Have you got a poem, or are you trying to promote your festival? Yeah. You're trying to promote your festival, aren't you?
I've got a poem and a plug, so I'll do the plug first and the poem. They're totally unrelated.
No. You do the plug after the poem.
All right, fine. Okay. Right. I'm gonna. It's all right to do lockdown material, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you can do lockdown material, but just keep it upbeat, or they'll disappear.
Right. In fact, it was a good message to us. It was inspired a little bit by. I'll say very, very briefly. It was inspired by a very good friend of a lot of
Sorry.
people.
I'm just going to interrupt you, your introduction, because we're watching on a projector screen here. So I'm just going to fuck off and let you decide if you plug or poem, whatever you want to do, man. Or play guitar or just, well, look at that cute dog. Okay, I'm just going to fuck off and give you 5 minutes. On you go.
All right, cheers. Right, well, this poem was inspired by, I'm sure, a very good friend of many people watching, Nelson, also one of the directors of Mugstock. And during lockdown, when everyone was just going into pure panic and buying toilet roll, Nelson panic bought 3D printers, I think total 8 of them in the end, and turned his entire living room into a kind of Breaking Bad style clean room and started 3D printing face masks because we heard there was a shortage. So I think we later learned that the government simply hadn't ordered any, and there was actually an open letter written to the government saying, "Hey, it's the manufacturers. You asked for quotes. We're ready to make the things you keep saying on the news you can't get. Do you want them?" Anyway, it was nice to see that whilst the government was being completely useless in that respect, and many others, a load of other people independently were doing really useful things and just doing it themselves. So there's this whole mass 3D printing movement that I wanted to pay homage to. So this is called I'm Going to Go to Luton. I'm going to go to Luton to loot a Luton while no one's looking. To clarify this plan, I intend to steal a van near London after sundown during lockdown. Why am I inclined to thus traverse our fair nation without hesitation or deviation, some sort of existential frustration? Surely better motivation than a fascination with alliteration. I muse in frustration as I embark at the station, because I'm on my way to Luton, to loot a Luton while no one's looking. I realise this may seem like a journey non-essential. Do I really have a choice? Is it a must or preferential? Something raw and elemental, transcendental, heaven sent? Well, something far from gentle has sent, well, compelled me to Luton. I even put my favourite suit on, the makes me look quite cute one. Highfalutin, sharp shooting, low in gluten, little bit Vladimir Putin. Man, I'm gonna look so good in my freshly looted Luton, looted late from Luton, London after sundown during lockdown while no one was looking. Perhaps it would ease the tension if I was to mention my intention vis-a-vis what I'll immerse in for comprehension, what I intend to put in my Luton. Criminally uprooted by a suited, booted, quite astute dude, moral compass slightly skewed by being told we must stay put and only leave the house for food or to have a stretch or do some good. The latter is my main concern, the reason for this van. I yearn. This misdemeanor's just the start. Finally, I will play my part. For up and down this land neglected, frontline staff are unprotected. Stocks of face masks sadly lacking, outweighed as demands are stacking. Meanwhile, some online collusion promises a fine solution. A 3D printing revolution. Perhaps they need some distribution. 5,000 3D printers print out face masks all night long in basements, bedrooms, kitchens, labs, and even in the John. While more than universities and libraries gather dust, they should be liberated. It really is a must. For further information, elucidation, and inspiration, visit 3dcrowd.uk. Facebook has blocked this link. That's simply not okay. You see, my plan's not quite so daft. A problem shared's a problem halved. A problem shared 5,000-fold must surely have a weaker hold. The problems that we face are tough, but it seems not oft enough. The ideas that withstand the weather are conceived when we work together. So I'm going to get my shit together. Actions, deeds, less time for blether. I'll do my bit. I'll go hell for leather. My need for perfection from me untethered. Just let me make a start. Let me get my foot in. But first, I'm going to Luton to loot a Luton while no one's looking.
Alan Govan from Mexico. That's Alan Govan. And shout outs to the dog. Shout outs to the dog.
Yay!
Yeah.
What's the dog called?
This is Eden.
Eden named after the festival.
Yeah, Eden's name of the festival.
Speaking of festivals, I think you might have a festival to plug.
Kelburn. It's going to be great this year. No, it will be. I'm also, I'm going to plug Mugstock. It seems reasonable. Eden is here to promote doggy yoga. He will be facilitating doggy yoga. I'll be doing my best to assist. And lots of other dogs are welcome at Mugstock as well. It's a very dog-friendly festival. The reason I wanted to plug Mugstock tonight was because we just launched a wee Burns Nighty thing. If you go to Mugstock Facebook, we asked ChatGPT, we asked AI to write a Burns poem for Mugstock to promote tickets. We thought let's just get AI to do it and see what it wasn't bad. So we made a wee video out of it, but we've challenged because we reckon everyone can do better. So the best poem by the end of the weekend will get a ticket to Mugstock. Fair play. So it'd just be nice to see a few random poems, little sonnets. Doesn't have to be much. It'll be whatever, just sort of makes us smile by the end of the weekend. So yeah, we just encourage people to nip over Mugstock Facebook and get involved in that. Early bird tickets, that's still £100 for a full weekend ticket until the end of the month. It was supposed to be at New Year, but we've kept it going for January. And so if the payday of all paydays comes your way, if you're lucky enough to just be looking forward to a payday, then it's a good time to maybe start a payment plan, because we have to put the tickets up in price. Everything's really expensive, so tickets are going up quite a chunk. Don't know quite how much, but a chunk on the 1st of February. So just that's my public service announcement. Thanks very much. Mugstock.org/tickets will get a ticket for £100 for the full weekend. The lineup is incredible. Gyro Babies are playing it. Visceral Noise Department are playing it. Mike's there, Jenny.
It's a good bunch that's going to be there. I'm looking forward to it.
Joe Jive, the Beehive 5, Minerva, Wait, the Twistettes, Colonel Mustard, the Dijon 5, Craig Charles now playing Friday. So we are looking to hear who people think should play Saturday.
All right, so is there still slots to be filled? Because
there may well be the majority of acts from last year carried over, and we're so grateful for that. But there will be some spaces, so we've not fully decided whether we're going to open up or whether we're just going to go back to the huge pile of applications we already have. We probably open up to some extent, but just to be totally realistic and pragmatic, there will be way less spaces than there normally would be. But there's going to be.
Well, that's good to know, because I'm just getting
a 3-year license, an actual license, a bit of paper. An electronic document from the council saying you can have a festival, which really never happens. We normally get it on the day, so we've got it in January. That's good.
And it's obviously as someone who used to work for Mugstock in the promotion side of things, I'm not working this year because Mugstock doesn't have the money to afford me right now. Not yet. Well, as I said, I was like, well, don't just try and give me the job in April. Give me the job in October. But that wasn't doable because there's no budget, because everything's expensive these days. So if a few years buy a ticket tonight, maybe I can have a job in March.
That's it. Yeah. Buy a ticket and say I bought a ticket, so Mark can get a job. And then,
can't wait for Mugstock, says Rodeon. Get George Houston in. Well, I'd be right up for George Houston. Nice one for Alan and Eden, who's stolen the show with some great viewing. Thanks. Yes, Mugstock, says Stuart. And he's there. Nice, says Kev. I turned my flat into a Dimitri Lab. Lol, get in touch. I think he's promoting something else. I think it's DMT he's promoting. I don't know. Some Jim Carrey, The Mask energy about this. I would agree with that. And Way Allen, that's Michael. Shout out to Michael from Shabby Road Studios.
Michael.
And so I think, because the show is actually over now. Is Mugstock still looking for bands? Yeah, just apply. There's a chance to apply.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, hello, Lee.
Like the link probably is live. It's just not on the website. Mugstock.org/perform, and that will be the link we use.
Mugstock.org/perform. Go to the website. See, it's a banging lineup, man. It's an amazing lineup. Great value. 100 quid is great value. You're not going to get that next month. It's
72 hours. You can be there. You can be there from.
Go and get your
12
tickets
o'clock on
now.
Friday to 5 o'clock on Monday, and there's even music on Monday. There's music till like 2:45 on Monday, 11 till 2:45. With it's a really like some of the best acts playing all weekend are playing Monday.
What you're doing? Oh, so you're taking the Monday seriously.
It's Monday warm down, yeah. It's bank holiday. Just take Monday off and chill out and go home. There's no bar open, but there will be a food vendor. There will be coffee, and there'll be one stage. The Osprey stage will be open, and we're just gonna chill out and everyone go home with a fresh head, nice and relaxed. Not we're gonna be like, right, it's over, get out. It's gonna be like, right, it's over. Come and watch some bands. Now get out.
And then you have to do that get out on Tuesday. Well, lots of positive for me.
You're great.
Last man standing on the edge of the world. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Dr. Normal one more chance to get on here because she may or may not be able to do a song. If not, we'll play a live performance or a video from her because I think Dr. Normal is probably my favourite Scottish sounding, real Scottish music, modern Scottish music, folky but Scottish. So we'll finish with Dr. Normal, and I'm just going to, if it's alright with you, I'm going to play a little bit of the new Gyro Baby single because I want everyone to listen to this, and I've not really been able to do a video, but the idea for the video is if anyone wants to join in, is just mime along to some words to this, and I'm going to scoop a video together out of that by next week. I just didn't really think it's right, me and the sunshine, talking about, the city is deed, the town is deed. Because this city's no deed, man. This city's fucking loud and bouncing about. Let's play, is that alright with you? I'm going to play a little bit of Landfill Culture by the Gyro Babies. This is Dr. Normal or anyone else's last opportunity, last call at the bar for anyone to come on and do as a poem or a song. If you would like to do it, message me or comment on YouTube and we'll get you on. And this is Landfill Culture, produced by More Famous at Sound Studios. I'm ready.
The turn is deep, the shy is deep, mid-range, mid-week, I'm raging. The turn is deep, the shy is deep, I've raged this week, I'm raging. More posts and punters, where are the revelers? There's a bomb at Central, wanted, repeating a murderer. He's murmuring something, but I struggle with mumbling. As I tumble closer, his words are engulfing me. The tune is deep. Why do we bother? The shy is deep. Why do we suffer? This is not my first rodeo. No, this is my second. I've been here before, and our surroundings have lessened. This place is getting worse. Does the city have a curse? Drop my wallet and a bus, and I'm raging. I've done my time, I have earned my stripes, but I don't want to die in no countryside. I have microdosed, I have maxi-dosed. I awoke up in the compost comatose. Oh, he's so close but just hit the post. There's a smell of burnt toast and he's feeling pretty. Post-punk Labrador pissing up a lamppost. Turn is deed, that shy is deed. Mid-range, mid-week, I'm raging. The turn is deed, that shy is deed. With rage this week, I'm raging. And my body's deep, and the cure is wrong, and the price is up, and I don't know anyone, but we just stand up. Raging, raging, raging. I am raging, raging. This place is getting worse.
Thank you for all the nice comments from Jigsaw Tiger, Peter, Stuart, Petra, Alex, Tam the Van, your legend, Dan Son, Stuart, Kev. So basically, if you can afford £1, then download it for £1 in Bandcamp or Apple iTunes. And if you can't afford that, or if you can't afford that, just download it once and then play it on Spotify over and over again. It'd be appreciated. Banging, says Alex. New tune's great. Thank you, Michael. Thank you to Shabby Road. You've absolutely smashed it tonight. And thanks to all the performers and everyone who tuned in tonight. We're going to finish with a little tune from Dr. Normal, who couldn't make it for a reason I'm not going to go into. Dr. Normal, if next time you see Doctor, you can ask Dr. Normal yourself. So what happened to you? Yeah, the question will be, Lorna, why did you not play Burn Supper? But Dr. Normal is so important to the Scottish music scene and the modern folk, the real sound of New Scotland, that I think absolute tune. Our Jenny on the drums, yeah, shout outs to Jenny Tingle on the drums of the new Gyro Baby song, shout outs to Mark for writing the song with me on guitar, shout outs to Joe Diark on the bass, shout outs to Dr. Jazzlan on the keys, shout outs to Morphamish for mixing and producing it, and shout outs to Thomas Ray for mastering it. It's a dream team, and the next single's even better, much better in my opinion, and we just thought we'd start with a banger, and then the album should be out by the end of festival season. Cannabis clubs Glasgow is Green Week revitalised. I'm up for cannabis clubs in Glasgow. I think it's needed, especially for the taxi queues. People arguing in taxi queues, just go to the cannabis club. New tune, epitomises how I feel about Glasgow. It'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. It'll be fine in the spring. Just December, January is always tough. All good people. Okay, so we're going to finish with Dr. Normal. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Especially thanks to all the patrons, or if you've made a donation tonight, I don't know if anyone has, but on coffee.com or PayPal. If you've not made a donation, if you've just enjoyed it, that's the main thing. It's been a nice wee crowd tonight on various social media platforms. So many talented artists, and it feels good to be connected back with Glasgow and Scotland. I'll be back soon. I'll be back by festival season. And in the meantime, it's going to be You Call That Mexico for a while. But we're going to finish with the amazing Dr. Normal. I've just picked this tune at random. This is Black to Blue, which is, I believe, was the first song that she ever wrote many, many years ago. And this is from the Sound Speakeasy at Sound Studios, which is where we recorded the new Gyro Baby song. Check it out, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We're back in the city, so we'll see you soon.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Bye.
Subscribe, donate, do all the internety things. Snow, he kept snow. He went home to his family. Well, he went home to his misery. He kept snow. He kept snow. And broken laces and brittle bones. In high places with microphones, the party line of God. It was the party line of God. His is a beating heart baby to a broken heart crowd. Everyone loves him when he's drunk and around. So good to see him with the noose untied, living his truth while we live in his lies. So bye bye the moon. You can't love him and he won't love you. So bye bye the moon. Everything changes, but it's black to blue for him. Eyes on where riches and gold on his mind. He's loving his kids, but he's living on wine. There's hate in his absence and drink in his wake. He's betting a dime by the gallon. The angel is living in my house, he screams. No one is lighting my candles. Oh, bye bye the moon. God and he'll never find you. So bye bye the moon. And everything changes, but it's black to blue for him. And life is better in a stranger's house when you don't know which day you're going. He built a temple out of love and stuff, didn't hear the answer blowing. And he walked home on the red snow. I scratched out no place to call home. The key to a door, to a bed, to a heart. Oh, Father, you make it go right. The lion is laying in my lap for the last last time, so I'm leaving this place while I've still got my mind. The fingers were privileged to play on the strings, and no one can right what a broken home. Bye-bye the moon, I can't love me and I won't love you. Bye-bye the moon, and everything changes, but it's black, it's black, it's black, it's black. Everything changes, but it's black to blue for you. Thank you.
Dr. Normal.
Yeah, enough respect in the day. I respect to the man like Mark. I love what the man I talk on the radio. In case you never know. You call that radio, radio. Call that the radio, radio. You call that radio, radio. Call that the radio, radio. Come and say, in me, my name, I'll just go with the flow. In me, my name, I'll just go with the flow. So till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Boom. Lot of mercy. Yo. You call that radio, radio. You call that radio, radio. Come and say don't you be another man, I'll go lose your head. Say don't you be another me say and lose the head. Me say radio, radio. Call that a radio, radio. Straight from out of Glasgow, Glasgow. Straight from out of Glasgow, Glasgow. Nice enough on the studio, studio. Come and say in me, my name, I'll just go with the flow. In me, my name, I'll just go with the flow. So till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. No radio, radio. You call that the radio, radio. Them man I give you miss a lot of subject, and them I think a man you can't object. So don't you ever come and disrespect. I love and respect in a every aspect.
Everybody's deep, and the cure is long, and the place